Alrighty, hello and welcome to the Saturday night live reaction stream. Look, I haven't even bothered to put on my Manchester United top because we are that poor. Not sure. We're just crap, really. It's the best way of describing it. Also, I don't know what's going on here. Let's have a look. Alright. Bear with us 1 second. I'm just trying to sort out my stream. It seems to have... What the hell's going on here? Alright. For some reason, my Streamlabs seems to have stopped working. I'll be back in a second. Hopefully this doesn't cause the stream to crash with some luck. Yeah, I'm going all right. Oh, look, I'm actually going all right as well. Sorry, I'm going to apologize if this accidentally cuts the stream. But for some reason, my Streamlabs has stopped working. I can't swap the scene to show you my screen. 1 sec. Exit while live. Yeah, okay. Why isn't... Oh, hold on. We're back. I've sorted it out. All good. Without further ado, I'm just going to quickly jump over to the stream. I'm watching Man United at the moment, and it ain't pretty. Let's be honest. It isn't pretty. At the moment, my rank is up. I'm actually on 22 points. Not too bad. And if you're on 30 points, you're having a really good start to the week. I did predict 2-0 Everton, and at the moment, it's looking like 2-0 Everton. So... yeah, I'm glad I benched Bruno. Bruno started higher, but Man United's attack is just rubbish. And at the moment, Garnacho's come on, but Bruno's now gone back deeper. In fact, actually, Man United have just got a free kick here, so we'll see what happens, what develops from this. But yeah, it hasn't been good. I need Trossard to score 2 goals minimum. I captained him. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Honestly, I should have captained Mbuemo last night. I would have been absolutely loving life. But alas, I did not, and here we are. Here we are, just hoping for the best, really. So yeah, just fought on. Quite a few people in my WhatsApp group said that they would like to watch a live reaction stream back. So here we are, watching Man United, and it looks like Obi Martin's about to be brought on. Yeah, Chidu Obi Martin's coming on for Rasmus Højlund. Thank the Lord, man. Why the hell they play Rasmus Højlund? I've got no idea. This dude is no good. But yeah, here we are. Can't believe another Saturday night watch along. I won't be doing any of these midweek because I'll be sleeping because I've got to actually work during the day. But here we are on a Saturday night. So hopefully everyone enjoys the coverage. I will be covering all the games as they go down at 3 p.m. And I'm covering the last 20 odd minutes plus injury time here of the Everton Man United game. And I tell you what, I have not been impressed at all. It's the best way of describing, really. Where are we? Crop them off. Alright, and share this. Also, I think the Brentford boys finally repaid the faith. Only disappointing thing I would say is that maybe it was a couple of weeks too late. Bold prediction, Bournemouth 0-0 Wolves. I don't mind that. Kirkes will get the clean sheet. That's not a bad result for my team. Yeah, obviously I'm another free kick handball. Yeah. Amit, is there any chance of Bruno getting a return here? I mean, if he gets a return, I honestly can't see it happening myself. Bruno, I can't remember the last time Bruno Fernandes scored a free kick. I'm going to say this now, and he's going to score this free kick. It's 100% going to happen. A little bit closer for Bruno. I mean, Amram must be held in his head going, how the hell have I ended up in this position? Oh, Bruno scored! Oh my God, I called it. Did I not call it? Oh, I can't believe he's on my bench. No! I can't believe I just said he's not... I can't believe that. That's good. Well, all right, Kluivert, can you have a rest? How hard is it? Bruno Fernandes on my bench with a 9-pointer probably. I don't know what that's going to be. I feel like that's going to be 8 points. I said, I did feel like Bruno Fernandes this week, I don't know for whatever reason, potentially could get a goal. But he did. Mad. Oh, my face when that went in, I was like, oh, mate, yes, I'm excited because it's Man United. We're back in the game. We've got 20 minutes here to chase it. But Bruno Fernandes is on my bench. I'm going to miss those points. It's like the ultimate quandary. FPL can make you like think things that you shouldn't be thinking. A lot of Pickford never. Yeah, I agree. I think that's actually going to help my rank regardless, even though Bruno Fernandes is on my bench. Because, yeah, the Pickford clean sheet's been wiped out. It's all been wiped out. So, look, it could be worse. But it's actually probably pretty good for my rank overall, even though I've got Bruno sitting on the bench, which doesn't feel good at the moment. But at the moment, none of my team is blanked. So until we see Kluivert, Palmer, Salah, Wood, or Isaac blank, at the moment, getting Bruno on the bench is still fine. Unless he scores another goal, and then Wissa should have been benched. Mad. Absolutely mad. I still can't believe Bruno's on my bench and he scored. Well, how many points has he got now after that? Have they updated it yet? We'll have to wait for it to update, I suppose. But at the moment, he's still stuck on 2 points on my bench. So we'll see where that updates to. We'll just leave it there for now. But, I mean, Man United are coming more into the game. I mean, it's no surprise. Rasmus Højlund goes off and we score a goal. The dude can't score. Can't buy a biscuit. Right? He can't buy a biscuit. Oh my God, I have to watch this. I'm just watching back when I said it's going to happen. A little bit closer for Bruno. I mean, Abraham must be held. And then he scored. Wow, what the hell? What are the odds of that? Oh, I just can't believe that. Diesel in the chat. Come on, baby. Obi winner. Imagine if Man United come from behind. Obi, man, he just bodied Braithwaite off the ball. Unfortunately, the pass didn't make it to its target. And now Garner's pushing forward. Can't finish a biscuit, mate. Not buy a biscuit. He must have bought a biscuit. That's all we could say. He bought a biscuit. We're here for the Glasner watch along. That's what everyone is here for tonight. To see if Oliver Glasner can get us 20 points later on. We're just on an hour early. But at least Man United have looked slightly more lively in the second half. I am the biscuit. Yes. I'm the biscuit that at the moment is on a green arrow. The good news is Bruno's points haven't updated yet, which means my rank hasn't updated. But all them Everton clean sheet points have gone. I actually thought Everton would win this 2-0. Like I'm actually shocked that we've scored, but again, it is off a free kick, so potentially, that's just how it is, really. 100%. I think Ipswich is going to win 1-0 or 2-1. Yeah, potentially. That could definitely happen. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. It's going to be one of them things, isn't it? We just don't know. We don't know which way each of these games is going to go. But yeah, we can only hope for the best. Sorry, I don't know what's going on my screen there. Just doing some weird things. My little mini screen sometimes occasionally like blocks things off, which is highly annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. Can Man United get into this? There's 15 minutes plus injury time. Bruno's starting to thread the pieces from deep. United are dominating the ball now as well. And Harry Maguire's sitting halfway inside the second half, flaying passes left and right. Who knows? But I'm here for it. I mean, it's more entertaining than it was before when it was 2-0, that's for sure. Doing some healthy drinking as well. Maximus Zero. They should send me some money for the sponsorship there. It's a free shout out on live stream. Should put my if United get another goal, I'm bringing out my United shirt for the rest of the night. So if they want me to oh, it's a penalty. Slabhead just went to ground like a soft sack of potatoes. What a big head. And he just fell over. Oh, that's embarrassing. Slabhead, get up. That's actually embarrassing. He just fell over like a sack of potatoes. What an absolute spud. Unbelievable. What a spud. I probably need to change the angle of my what do you call it, screen, because it looks like I'm looking off to the left, but that's because that's where I'm actually watching the football, because if I put it on this side where the camera is, then you would see a black screen. You wouldn't see my team. Look at that. My rank's gone back up. 4,607 points. So lots of people must have had Everton defenders. That's good. My rank went up, even though Bruno Fernandes sitting there 9 points. I should have benched Wissa. Bruno Fernandes sitting on the bench with 9 points. That's just unfortunate. Unlucky. Bruno with 9 on the bench. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky. 9 points on the bench. Again, big points being left on the bench. It's the one thing I can't get right this season is my own bench. I get so many calls right, but the one thing I stuff up like almost every week is my bench. So Bruno actually outscoring Wissa. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? The good news is Bruno's looking really good against Ipswich midweek, right? Like, it's an easy decision. He's going to be starting on field midweek. I don't know who for. I haven't thought that far ahead. It's probably going to be for Wood. Like, Wood's got Arsenal. Surely Wood doesn't score against Arsenal. I mean, it is Chris Wood, though. You got it! Goal! Holy hell! 2-2! The shirt's coming out! What a hit! Manuel Ugarte with an absolute weldy from the edge of the box. Just sit up, bang, bang. What a goal! It's not a Bruno assist, thank God. All right, hold on. Is it offside? No, it's not offside. Everton player played it. Ugarte just absolutely hit it. The touch, the finish, as soon as he touched it, I was like, oh, that's set up really nicely. And he just hit it, and he hit it well. Man United 2-2. United only comes on if United win. Can they get me to pull out the shirt? They must have heard that I was like going, I'll pull out the shirt for the rest of the night if we somehow pull this around. All of a sudden, we've gone from 2-0 down to 2-2. Where has this come from? Where has this 20 minutes come from? This 10 minutes has come from. We did not even look likely about 10 minutes ago, and here we are, it's 2-2. It's because I started the reaction stream. If I hadn't started the reaction stream and I was sitting there watching 2-0 dross, we would have lost 2-0. And now we're back. We are back, baby. We are back. Maybe Bruno will go up to 10 points. 5 points for a goal. 5 points for a goal. 3 bonus, potentially. 2 for the appearance points. Maybe he's going to get me a 10-pointer on the bench. It's still possible. Yeah, we're definitely in the game, Daniel. 100%. 2-2 now. This game is anyone's. This could end up 3-2. Like, Man United needed a... Oh, Xerxes. What a move. He's still going. All right, Canacho's got it now. All right, Everton are falling apart here. They are falling apart. I can't believe like what a comeback. Oh, was that Dorgu? We've won a corner. Like the United are coming. I'm telling you, they're coming. But legit, they are coming. Yes, Trevor. United are definitely coming, baby. Jared Braithwaite's gone down. He's holding his arm. He's holding his leg. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure what's going on there. I can hear the United fans just chanting away now. We're on. I think United are going to win this. I don't know why. I've got a sneaky suspicion. Bruno's going to sit there and put a ball in and Thibaut Odie Martin. This game is designed now for Martin to get the winner, right? It's a handball. Hold on. Is it a handball? Xerxes adamant it's a handball. VAR is checking. VAR is checking. Oh, I can't see anything from that. Oh, that can't be a handball. That's got to be proximity, surely. Like, what's he meant to do about that? Oh, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. It hit his hand, but he had no idea about that. It was way too close, but it was worth a shout. Definitely worth a shout. I've got Glasner to play, hoping for a Palace win. Yeah, babe, Jack, I'm all on board with a Palace win as well, baby. I'm here. I'll be covering all the 3 p.m. kickoffs. I'll be watching the goal rush with live updates for every one of those games. I'm hoping for Glasner as well. I've got Glasner in my team. If Glasner gets a win tonight, I'm probably inside the top 10,000 again tonight. I might even be inside the top 10,000 regardless, depending on how everything goes down. If Bournemouth can keep a clean sheet against Wolves, that will definitely help, considering I've got Kirkes in the defence. And then I've got a lot of Sunday games as well. Obviously, Chelsea play Aston Villa, I think the last game tonight. I think they've got the last game. I'll have to double check. Hold on, when is their game? Their game is... it doesn't say when their game is. That's really annoying. I've just put this on here so you can see my rankers and updates during the live stream. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes 9 points on the ground is just that's painful, but it is what it is. We roll with it anyway, and we go again. Thibaut Odie Martin 100%. I reckon he could be win. Ashley's just sent me a message going, it's 2-2. Is it game over yet? I was like, no, it's still going. And I was like, I've literally started the reaction stream and I literally called, Bruno never scores free kicks, but he'll probably score this one. And then he scored it. And then all of a sudden it's 2-2. Apparently, Bruno's been credited with an assist for that thing. That's not possible. The Everton player headed it. Yeah, I know. Ray's just sent me a message saying he's on 13. Legit check. I was like, how's he on 13? I watched that goal. It was not a Bruno assist. That can't be right. That's got to be an FPL error. There's no way that's an assist for Bruno. There's no way he's got 13 points on my bench. It's not possible. Yeah, it's not. On the FPL side, he's only got 7. I don't know what... ignore the fact that he's got 13 on there. Bruno does not have 13 points. There we go. He dropped to 8. There we go. It's been fixed. All right, I feel a bit better. Bruno Fernandes sitting on the bench of 8 points. I could deal with 8 points. He hasn't beaten Wissa. I mean, we could still lose this game, right? Oh, wow. That's the kind of chance Beto could have scored again. And that's the kind of chance where Anana just palms up. Thankfully, he held this one. I think that's Beto. Anyway, but whoever it is, just had a header. And thankfully, Anana's actually held onto it for once. He doesn't hold on to the ball. Anana is like the biggest waste of £50 million you ever see in your life. He's an absolute clown of a goalkeeper. Absolute clown. The reason why Man United are where we are is because of the Erik ten Hag legacy. He signed a bunch of flops that aren't cut out for the Premier League. All you have to do is look at our attack. Xerxes and Højlund. It instills fear into no one. All right, hopefully Bruno stays on 8. I don't feel quite so bad. Other than the fact that, ironically, Cole Palmer, who was the other person I was looking at benching, it'll be interesting to see. Like, if all my forward 8, like, perform, and sometimes you get weeks where, like, everyone performs. I did not expect a Bruno 8-pointer from definitely off a free kick, but that was a good free kick, to be fair. Like, no one can deny it was a good free kick. I'm not mad. I just get annoyed with the fact I keep leaving points on my bench. It'd be nice if I kept the points on the field. Oh, here we go. Garnacho. Ooh. Fernandez. Where's he going? Oh, wow. Fernandez almost scored. Pickford with a great save. Tips Fernandez shot over the bar. What is going on? Man United are rolling up here. That was a good shot as well. It had the right dip. It really forced Pickford into a good save there. What can we conjure? Ref's given a free kick to Everton. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I've just realised that the reason why Bruno was credited with the assist before, now he's gone up to 10 points again. Bruno's up to 10 points now. So he keeps changing. Whenever Bruno does something good, that shot has just taken him from 8 points to 10. Like, because it was a shot on target, he's now gone up to 10 points. Now I feel bad about leaving him on the bench again. Yes, Daniel, love that. Share it, mate. Share that. Here we go, Garnacho on to Xerxes. Oh, mate, Xerxes couldn't hit a barn door. That was just a pathetic cross, that was. Oh. Can United get a winner? United are definitely pushing here. There's 5 minutes of injury time now. We're into the first minute of it. Ruben Amorim, by the way, try and look up the hoodie that Ruben Amorim is wearing tonight. He's like wearing one of them like club hoodies. I don't know what I think of it. It's like really, it's kind of like retro with like a newish kind of design. It just looks a bit weird, if I'm being brutally honest. Oh, wow, it's almost an own goal from Harry Maguire. No, delete. Yeah, that's right. He could have taken a touch and hit it. Hello, Liam. How are you, buddy? How's your week going so far? It's so funny. I keep on getting the benchings wrong, right? Like Bruno's on 10 points. I had obviously benched Wood 2 weeks ago for 17. The problem is like my team value is 108.1 million, and there's a reason why my bench is always so good. Like the forward player I always get wrong every week because I've got too much money in my squad. If I had like a crap player, I wouldn't make this mistake every other week where like someone's making bulk points on the bench. Good double Brentford attack, worked wonders. Yeah, it did, but I'd rather have Bruno Fernandes 10 points on my field at the moment, to be honest. I was like, surely he's going to outscore Wood, Isaac, Kluivert, Palmer. He might even outscore Salah. it's just frustrating. Like I wish I had I wish I had a crapper bench, like a crapper 8 for Taka. That way I would just be like, I'm benching them every week. And then they only come on if I actually have an injury that week. It's just unfortunate. But like, it's good to have these problems, right? But it's also kind of frustrating when you get it wrong. Like more weeks than not. I did it on the deadline day stream yesterday. I actually rolled up how many points I've left on my bench this week, like this season. And like almost every week I'm leaving like double digit figures on my bench. And it's because of the fact I have this problem where like my team, because of the team value is so high and I just keep on getting it wrong. Like, Anana's just done the same thing. We've just conceded a penalty. That is criminal. That is criminal. What are they doing there? Anana with another pathetic save. Anana is actually a joke of he's an actual clown. He's an actual clown of a goalkeeper. If he could punch the ball, ironically, if you can punch a ball, if you're a goalkeeper, right, your number one job, as Roy Keane would say, your job is to keep the ball out of your net. Now, the best policy when you're a goalkeeper is you punch the ball, right? You punch it with a bit of force like this, and it generally flies off to the right, or if you punch to the left, it punches off and it punches to the left. Anana seems to be a goalkeeper that just touches it. He touches it and it falls straight in front of the goal and causes all these issues, which is why we've got a penalty here. Because of Anana's ineptness in order to be able to basically do his job. He can't do his job. We paid £50 million for someone that can't do his job. He can't keep the ball out of the net. He's an absolute joke of a goalkeeper. And what on earth is DeLitt doing? Or is it DeLitt or Maguire? What are they doing pulling the shirt? All right, he's going on the monitor. Maybe he's going to get lucky. All right, he's going to the monitor. VAR is involved. What is he checking? Is he saying that that's not a penalty? All right, hold on. Might be overturned. Anana is useless 100%. Anana is an absolute joke of a goalkeeper. Young looks like that looks like a foul to me. I would think that's a penalty. Like he's definitely grabbed. Is it enough to go down? Like there's definitely contact, right? I mean, he does make the most of it. Ashley Young's doing his best to milk a penalty, 100%. The ref is sitting here watching. He's watching. He's overturning. No penalty. No penalty. No penalty. Anana literally got spared then. Anana's still a clown. I can't believe that wasn't a penalty. How was that not a penalty? I actually thought that was a penalty. Like I watched it back on replay. I was like, there's no way he's going to overturn that. But he did. And here we are, 2-2. Yeah, Anana can't save the ball, man. He's a crap goalkeeper. He's like £50 million of absolute turd. Oh, you got it. That was nice. Come on, Dallo. All right, have a hit. Dorgu being nice. Put it on Obi Martin's head, man. Fernandez. Euro, what's he doing? Just put the ball in the box and we're 97 minutes in. Oh, wow. And then Garnacho puts in a cross. Someone put in a cross that's just cannon fodder. Anana comes out like the spud that he is. Oh, that's a good head on from Obi Martin. Xerxes. Oh, mate. Xerxes just, he's rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. Well, the good news is at least Man United aren't losing, so I don't feel so bad. Bruno Fernandes is still sitting on 10 points on my bench, but it is what it is. I'll take it. It's not all bad. Still up to 12,393. That's pretty good, even with Bruno's 10 points on the bench. Imagine what that would be like if he was on the field. I'd be inside probably the top 10. Harry, it's a corner. It's a corner. It's a late corner for Man United. Here we go. Chibi Obi Martin winner incoming. Get it on his head. Fergie's loving it. Fergie's like, Fergie time's here, baby. They're showing me on the screen. They know it's Fergie time. There's a goal coming off this corner. I'm feeling it. Got to be a goal coming off this corner. Just get everyone up. Amron, get everyone up. Well, you need a goal. Where is it? Slabhead throwing his weight around and he's giving away a free kick. No, it's actually full time. It's finished 2-2. I suppose that's a pretty decent result for United, to be fair. Oh, I can't believe it. 2-2. What an entertaining second half that was. I mean, the first half was god-awful to watch. Bruno Fernandes actually the star of the show. 10 points. 10 points on the bench there, but I'll take it all day long. Such a good... it was really good. Really good. What do we want to see in the 3 p.m. kickoff? So we're going to get the lineups. In fact, the lineups will already be out. We'll actually cover them in a second. I'll see if I can pull up the thing, and we'll go through the lineups that have been announced. Let's have a look. Get rid of Kluivert there. You have to bear with us. I haven't actually prepared for the reaction stream, so we're going to try and find Premier League. There it is, home. Let's pull up the blog. That was crazy. All right, bear with us. Where's the lineups? Are they going to show the lineups? Surely the lineups are here. Maybe they're not going to show the lineups yet. Hold on. All right, let's have a look at the Arsenal West Ham game. Let's have a look at the lineups. So it's Saliba, Raya, Gabriel, Timber, Calafuri. So everyone said that Ben White's going to overtake Timber. No, he's not. Timber had already ousted Ben White from the lineup before they started. It's Partey, Odegaard, Rice, Trossard, Marino, and Wanyeri. So Marino starts up front in the number 9 position. That's interesting to note. For West Ham, it's Areola in goal, Creswell, Tobido, Kilman, Ward-Prowse, Alvarez, Wan-Bissaka, Skulls, and then it's Kudos, Bowen, and Soucek. On the bench is Ben White. As I predicted, Ben White is not going to get in the starting lineup in front of Timber. I don't think Ben White's actually that good. He's English, doesn't mean he's actually any good. Want Dango to score. All right, let's have a look at the other lineups. What do we got? So that's the Arsenal-West Ham game. Bournemouth versus Wolves. It is Kepa in goal. Hoydson, Kirkes, Hill, and Zabani, sorry. Lewis Cook, Christie, Tavernier, Kluivert, Semenyo, and Dango Otara is up front again. And for Wolves, it's Sarangol, Doherty, Bueno, Gomez, Ait Nouri, Andre, João Gomez, Semedo, and then up front it's Montesi, Cunha, and Belgadi. And then in the Fulham Crystal Palace game, which is the one we're all really interested in, playing Oliver Glasner as assistant manager, this is the lineups we are waiting for. So for Fulham, it is Leno in goal, Bassi, Anderson, Castagna and Robinson in defence and a four-man defence. Traore, Berg, Iwobi, Lukic, who said apparently wasn't fit, apparently he is fit. Smith Rowe and Raul Jimenez up front. And then for Palace, it's Dean Henderson in goal, Lacroix, Gahey, Chris Richards in defence, Mitchell, Lerma, Munoz and Will Hughes. I'm glad that Will Hughes is starting. He's really good. And then up front, it's Ismaila Sarr, Eze and Mateta. I mean, that's a pretty strong Palace lineup. If there's any chance of any table bonus, it is in this game. That is where my sole focus will be watching. I am going to have up the goal rush, so I'll be watching every goal, but I have a separate screen that's going to literally be showing Fulham versus Crystal Palace, because that is where the rank will be made up this week or lost based on what happens in this game. So it's going to be very exciting to watch. In terms of Ipswich versus Tottenham, the lineups are Alex Palmer in goal after he obviously denied Unai Emery that win last week when they had 10 men. Leif Davis, Jacob Greaves, O'Shea, Godfrey, and then in the midfield it's Calvin Phillips, Kajust, Hutchinson, Philogene, Clark, and Delap up front. And then for Tottenham, it is Vicario in goal, Danzo, Udogi, Gray, Spence, Sun Hung Myung, Bergval, Kulusevski, Johnson, Bentancur, and Matthias Tell up front. So Maddison actually drops to the bench for Tottenham there, I believe, unless he's missing out. Yeah, he's dropped to the bench. Pedro Porro on the bench as well. I mean, you'd be filthy if you were a Pedro Porro owner and he is starting this game for Tottenham on the bench. That is disgusting. That's just really unfortunate if you still hold him. I said he's been a bad buy. Southampton versus Brighton. The lineups are Ramsdale in goal, Arabo, Bree, Bednarak, Walker-Peters, Fernandez, Hugo Chiwoku, Wellington. What a name, man. What are these names? Wellington from Brazil. I mean, I feel like he should be from New Zealand with a name like Wellington. Cameron Archer, Sulamina, and Tyler Dibbling. And then for Brighton, it is Verbruggen in goal, Lamptey, Webster, Van Heck, Hinselwood. Oh, I feel bad for anyone that bought Veltman this week off my differentials video. He's not even starting. That's bad. Ruta, Minte, Balaba, Matoma, Ayeri, and João Pedro actually starts against Southampton. That is a turn-up. I did not expect João Pedro to start this game. Again, I called Danny Welbeck, but it looks like Danny Welbeck hasn't even made the lineup. So something must have happened in training or before this game, and Danny Welbeck hasn't made it, and neither has Veltman. So there must have been some injuries or some illness going around before this game, and they're missed. They're completely missed. I actually think Juric getting a result against Brighton now is strong. I think there's a strong possibility of Juric actually beating this Brighton lineup. Yeah, I hope it's 2-1 to Palace. If it's 2-1 to Palace, I'll be a very happy man. That's an interesting light lineup. We obviously don't have the Aston Villa-Chelsea game yet, but those are the lineups for tonight. We're 19 minutes away from the goal rush games. There's 5 games on at 3 o'clock. I'll be covering all the results as they come in, all the goals, all the assists, all the FPL things, and I'll be updating live for the rank. But yeah, I mean, Man United, Everton, Bruno Fernandes with that 72nd minute free kick and a 10-pointer on the bench. Beto scores yet again for Everton, just showing the power of like what Beto has been recently. That's fantastic. We are going to be doing shots every 3 goals that is recorded during the 3 o'clock games, not from the Everton Man United game. We will not be doing shots from that game, even though there were 4 goals in it. But we will do a shot in celebration that Man United have stopped the rot, and they are going to be, they're obviously not going to be losing yet another game in the Premier League. This does fill me with confidence for playing Bruno against Ipswich. And the good news is that Bruno's price point was very close to dropping it's now not going to drop. People will see 10 points against Everton and they'll be like, okay, let's bring Bruno back in. They've got Ipswich and Leicester, 2 of the next 3 fixtures. It looks really good. No, I did not. I did not assistant manager route in the end. Peter, I went with Glasner. So Glasner is my assistant manager. I'm on a green arrow. I went with the Brentford boys. I should have probably captained Mbeumo. Unfortunately, Bruno Fernandes is sitting on the bench with 10 points and Wissa is obviously sitting up front with 8. But other than that, it is looking fairly decent at the moment. But in reality, Glasner could easily get a 0-pointer as well. But it is part of the charm of the assistant manager chip. It is about playing that table bonus. I know, for example, Amat, who's actually the top of the Think You Can Beat the D-Unit League, he actually kept Moyes by accident last week. And he kept Moyes this week because I actually thought Everton were a lock to win this game 2-0. And it looked very much like that. And then all of a sudden, Bruno Fernandes got that goal. And then Ugarte pulled one out of the top drawer and it ends up 2-2. Like, football's so unpredictable. And like this season, just picking defences that are going to keep clean sheets is near on impossible. Everyone that had Flecken in goal yesterday for 7 points is loving life. Like, let's be honest, they're loving life. But at the moment, prior to the 3 p.m. kickoffs, I'm sitting on 12,397. It's a nice green arrow from 17,700 and... what am I on? 17,500... Sorry, 17,330 that I started the week with. I'm pretty happy at the moment. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah. I mean, the good news is that Bruno's actually getting returns, right? Like, it's better to have a player getting returns, making you some sort of money, or like preventing you from losing money in your team. 10 points on the bench is not ideal. McKenna for me this week, had Mbeumo and Wissa, Flecken on the bench. Oh, Flecken on the bench, Peter. That's unlucky. But yes, you and me, did you know that only 7% of managers across FPL had Wissa and Mbeumo? So 22 points there for both of us. Looks really nice. Obviously, my other massive differential is Bruno, and I wish now that I played him over Palmer. But we don't know. We might see later on tonight that Palmer actually does really well and gets more than 10 points against Aston Villa. There's every chance that could happen, and there's every chance that Kluivert would and Isaac go well as well. But I just can't see them beating 10 points from Bruno on the bench. But I don't mind it. I mean, it's just one of them things really, isn't it? What we might do, though, is because of the fact that Man United did draw, we might pull out the shirt. Well, I might go and find the shirt. I might go AFK for a minute or two while I go and look for it. Upside down. I actually don't know where my shirt is because I didn't expect to have to wear it because we've been absolutely rubbish. I actually do like, I had been doing like a United pod, but I was just getting depressed of like how crap we are. And like, why would you do a pod when we're just crap every single week? All these people are sending me messages on my phone saying Everton were robbed. Were they? Were they robbed? I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, it's just good to know that we haven't lost this weekend. Like, that is a nice feeling to know we haven't lost. Yeah, I mean, like, when you think about, like, David De Gea was so much better than Andre Onana. Like, he was, yeah, it's like night and day. Why spend £50 million on a bloke that can't actually do the basics of goalkeeping? Literally just palms a ball straight in front of straight in front of attackers to, like, shoot at. It's ridiculous. Ruben Amorim's talking to the pressers now. I'm just going to have a quick listen to this, so just bear with us while I'm not talking. Ruben Amorim reckons it's a soft penalty. Amorim reckons it's a good point after you start the first half 2-0 down. Yeah, I agree. He's saying the worst part is that they lost the ball without any pressure, and I would agree. Some of them, the first half was just like a comedy of errors. I don't know if it's because Casemiro is like just a passenger now. Like when he plays in the team, his legs are just completely gone. It's like literally almost like playing with 10 men. Oh yeah, I agree. Young 100% blatantly dived. I actually thought, I don't know how Bruno's on 10 points. It's because he scored a goal, right, and he had that other shot that got tipped over by Pickford. In comparison to how Mbeumo and Wissa played, they played much better, but Bruno's got 10 points. It's like one of them things, like, I did not expect Man United to get anything from this Everton game at all. I expected us to lose like 2-0. 2-2, lovely, but just frustrating more than anything else. He's being asked now, why can't you do this with like consistency of results? And he just said, I don't know. It's funny, he's not the only manager that's talked about what we see during the week is different to what we see on the field on the weekend. Like, I don't understand why that is. Is it because of the fact that we just have a really weak mentality as a club? Like, are the players just not up for it? Like the first half, we looked so bad, and then the second half, we get a goal, and then all of a sudden, we look like we were going to run over the top of Everton. I just don't understand how it's like one extreme or the other. I wonder how many goals are going to be in the thing. I wonder if I can put a poll in. Hold on, let me see on my Streamlabs account. Hold on, bear with us 1 second. Here we go. Can I whack something in the chat? Let me have a look. Oh no, I'd have to do something else. I can't do what I thought I would be able to do. That's annoying. I wonder if I can actually, hold on, let me whack in, see if I can whack something in. Can I whack in a poll from here? Let's have a look. Never actually tried to whack in a poll before. Oh, poll. Here we go. Yeah, supports that your viewers vote on a result. Yep. Add source. How many goals? Alright, and we want... Yeah, it looks alright. Manage poll. Font settings, bar settings, source. I do not know what this is going to look like, so you'll have to bear with me. Well, I've never actually done one of these before. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I don't actually know what that's going to look like on stream. I don't want to really wreck it for everyone, and it takes up the entire screen. However, just whack in the chat how many goals you think there'll be across the 3 o'clock games. So the 3 o'clock games, we'll just quickly share what they look like. So we have Arsenal versus West Ham, Bournemouth versus Wolves, Fulham versus Crystal Palace, Ipswich versus Tottenham, Southampton versus Brighton. Whack in how many goals total you'll think there will be across the 5 games, and even write your predictions for each game. I actually think Arsenal will draw with West Ham. I think it'll be 1-1. Bournemouth versus Wolves, I think Bournemouth will win that pretty easily. I reckon it'll be 3-0. Fulham versus Crystal Palace, I'm going with a Palace win, 2-1 to Palace. Ipswich versus Tottenham, I think that's going to be 1-1. Don't know why. And Southampton versus Brighton, I have a sneaky suspicion that is also going to be 1-1. I'm going to go with a few draws in tonight's game. So whack in your predictions in the chat. Let me know what you think is likely to happen. But as we can see there, Bruno Fernandes has been voted man of the match. It's all those Bruno owners, right? Except me, because I did not vote for him man of the match because I did not want him to get those bonus points, but he's got 3 bonus points regardless. I hate listening to Mike Wallen. Mike Wallen's on the Optus Sport commentary and it just winds me up. Like listening to him, he's literally a Liverpool fan, right? He played for Man United for 1 season. His moment of glory was when he scored that 4th goal against Man City in the 97th minute, and everyone joked that it was literally like Fergie time. Yeah, well, it was Fergie time, but like that was his moment to fame. I can't remember Mike Wallen having another good moment for Man United. But yeah, we're 8 minutes away from the start of the 3 p.m. kickoffs, and that is the Oliver Glasner start. Let's just hope that it goes well. Let's hope it goes a bit better than Ruth Van Nistelrooy went last night. Thankfully, I didn't go there. I really wanted to. Like, part of me really wanted to. I just didn't. I'm sharing a photo of Ashley Young just like literally falling to ground like an absolute sack. Who is this person? All right, so we've got about 7 minutes. I'm going to have a little bit of drink of my vodka and my Maximus Zero grape. It's not bad. I'm going to find my United shirt as well, just because of the fact that United did not lose. So I'm going to go missing in a second for a couple of minutes while I find it. I'm also going to go to the toilet as well before we start these kickoffs. So I'm going to quickly jump to a different screen. Arsenal 2-0, Bournemouth 3-0, Fulham 1-0. I hope it's... in fairness, that's why I played Robinson. If somehow the Fulham game goes the other way, at least I've got Robinson in my team. Hopefully it will cover the fact that Glasner gets nothing. Brighton 4-0. Oh, do you reckon... Oh, yeah, 4-0 for Brighton. Villa 3-0 over Chelsea. Wow. That's some good predictions. Ipswich 2-1. I don't mind them. I reckon they're half a shout, you know. I reckon that's pretty decent. All right. I'll be back very shortly. I'm going to quickly flick to a different screen and then we'll go from there. And we'll be back in a minute or two. So just bear with us. I haven't left the stream. I will be back very shortly. All right, as promised, we are back. Let's get straight back into it. All right, so here we are. The Man United shirt is on because we did not lose. I've been there. I'm ready for the Glasner show. Let's get into it. All the reaction is going to be live here. Let's hope that let's hope it's a good watch along. Let's hope there's lots of goals, lots of things to discuss. Oh, I need to turn this off. Turn that off. All right, here we go. All right. Where is my Optus Sport stream so I can see what's going on? Hold on. You can't have a look at that. There we go. Mikel Arteta's given his pre-match press conference about how he's going to draw against West Ham. 1-1. Also, we are going to do a shot because of the fact that Man United somehow came from 2 goals down, which I think is a pretty good effort. Considering we have one Joshua Zirkzee and one Rasmus Højlund up front, and neither of them can score a goal to save themselves. That is worthy of a shot itself. Also, on stream tonight, there's a reason why this isn't a kids-friendly stream, right? This is not meant to be a family show. Frangelico, really nice drink, hazelnut liqueur. It goes down very nicely. Graham Potter's sounding pretty confident, I reckon. I'm just listening to his pre-match presser as well. I'm going to whack on the Crystal Palace versus Fulham game as well so we can see what's going on there live. So if you see my face reacting, it's because Glasner's scoring a goal, hopefully. $50 million flop, 100%. It's so funny. So there's like this WA like Man United supporters group that that like think that Anana's brilliant, but he's not. He's just absolute garbage, man. Do you get all the matches live? Yeah, Peter, I do. That's one of the beautiful things. So I've got a Fire Stick, so I would rather watch the British like commentary, and I think we're moving towards a world where in a couple of years' time, this 3 p.m. blackout in the UK is going to not exist anymore, and the clubs are going to be able to sell their games by themselves. I think that's why the Glazers are still hanging around Man United, because like there's money to be made there, and it makes a lot of sense. Like when you can sell your own games to your own fans, like if you can put them all on MUTV and charge a subscription for it, I think like also season tickets are going to be a thing of the past as well. Like I think clubs are Man City have actually moved to like try and lower the amount of people that can buy season tickets because they want to make more money from sales from tickets to games. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I don't know how I feel about it per se. I just think that, you know, it's nice. Like over here we have AFL. And I'm actually, by the way, if anyone's interested, I am going to start doing an AFL fantasy videos starting this week as well. I'm probably going to make one tomorrow along with my preview for game week 27. But it's a like AFL football is like a game it follows similar principles to FPL, but players' prices go up based on how well they actually do, not on how many people are actually buying them. And you get 2 free transfers every single week. So like there's no reason to not actually trade your team, but you can't make more than 2 free transfers. So like it's a little bit different the way the scoring works, but I'm definitely going to try and like get it up and running. So for anyone that is interested, and there's a massive prize on offer as well. If you win the whole competition, you win a Toyota Hilux, and there's only about 170,000 people that actually play the game. So like it's actually much easier to potentially win the thing rather than FPL, obviously. But neither here nor there. We are off. All the games are up and running. Actually, no, they're not all up and running. Fulham versus Crystal Palace is not up and running. Neither is Ipswich versus Tottenham. But Southampton Brighton is underway. Bournemouth versus Wolves is underway. And Arsenal versus West Ham is also underway. And I am pulling up the stream for Fulham versus Crystal Palace because I really want to watch that game. I really want to watch the Oliver Glasner show. It's really annoying because, I know that if Oliver Glasner wins, that means that Mateta's doing really well probably, and Munoz potentially could do as well, and I don't own either of those players. But realistically, I feel like if Oliver Glasner gets a win, it's probably going to not make that much difference. It'd be better if he gets a win or not. And that game is now underway. It's literally just kicked off. All right, and here's the shot. Remember, there's one shot for every 3 goals that goes in. All right, and there's a shot for Man United coming back from 2-0 down. That's a pretty good effort on my books. Oh, hazelnut liqueur is brilliant. I love hazelnut liqueur. Of course you Gav. I used to love Aussie Rules. We used to have it on Irish TV. The Combined Rules series used to be great when I was younger. It was like an official international world. Yeah, I agree. I think they're looking to bring it back, Peter. I think the AFL's looking to bring that back over the coming years. I feel like they brought back the Indigenous All-Stars game at the start of this season. Ipswich with an early chance here. Liam Delap. Oh my God. I don't know how Ipswich aren't in front. I do not know how Ipswich aren't in front. What did I just watch then? Vicario with 1 save. And then the Ipswich player followed up, hit the ball, and it looks like his own players stopped it on the goal line. I don't know what's going on there, but Ipswich should be 1-0 up against Tottenham. They're not. Ipswich starting really positively. Tottenham already showing their frailties. Oh, Matty's having a shot at tequila. He's loving life. I don't know what he's doing, actually. He's having a vape inside a club. Another Ipswich chance. What is going on? Spurs are looking all over the place. Maybe I should have gone Kieran McKenna. Liam Delap's just gone past again. Liam Delap is definitely going to be playing in the Premier League next season. This dude is for real. I think he's 20 years old. He's such a good player. I'd love to see Man United buy him. I don't know if he'd come because he's a Man City player, but yeah. Also, I need to set this phone up so I can actually see both games at once. There we go. Here we go. All right, we're in business. Come on, Ipswich. I need those. Yeah, I know. I was realistically, hopefully Crystal Palace and Ipswich can both get him. I just want everyone that chased the table bonus to get points. I was gutted for Rude last night. I love Rude, but I mean, it was when I looked at the stats. The stats said it was going to be a tough ask, and so it turned out to be. I'm just hoping that tonight, the stats say that Crystal Palace should be good. I'm watching 2 games, Darren. I'm watching the Arsenal West Ham game in the goal rush, and I'm watching Palace versus Fulham on the other screen because obviously you've seen my massive screen. I've got them both on, so I've got it really good. Chief Wonga. Could defo see West Ham signing him. I like that. Chief Wonga. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, mate. Welcome if you are new, or if you've just changed your name, let us know. But good to see a new face in the chat. How many goals? There's no goals. I remember last week, there was already a goal by this stage last week. So it's a slightly slower start for us on Saturday night. But here we go. We hope for the best and we go again. I don't feel like... okay, so the points haven't actually gone on yet with like the teams that have started, because I've just seen that Kirkes and Kluivert are still on 0 points, even though that game has started a while ago. It'll be interesting to see whether it's a green arrow by the end of this. By the end of these games, if it's a green arrow by the end of these games, I'm probably on a green arrow this week. It all just comes down to Glasner, doesn't it? Really, like if Glasner gets a win, it's like 18 points guaranteed, and I'm sitting very pretty. And I called the assistant manager chip beautifully, if that's the case. I mean, Fulham have probably started slightly better, I would suggest. We're only 5 minutes in. It's hard to watch two games at once. Like, I've got the Arsenal game up above me. I've got the Crystal Palace Fulham game just below. I'm trying to watch as much football as possible. The good news is I should have a good gauge on who's going to be good this week. They don't show 3 p.m. kickoff. Oh, nice to meet you, Chief. If you are new, please feel free to subscribe if you're here for the FPL content and the live watch along. And thanks for joining. I love when people just get involved in the chat. Makes my job a lot easier. I like responding off people that just sit there and give their things. And yeah, I am covering all the games. So if there is a goal, I will bring you all the relevant info that you require. I actually really love the goal rush. Like, watching the goal rush is my favorite time of the week. Like, when there's like 5 games on at once, there's nothing better than seeing all the goals as they go in. And as everyone knows, it's a shot on every 3 goals. That is the rules around here. So at the moment, the shot glass is empty because there's been no goals. Last week, there was an absurd... I think there was like 15 goals in the first half last week. Oh, we've gone to Ipswich and Spurs again. Ipswich are really pushing here. Oh, Liam Delap with a header that's come off the crossbar. Oh my God, Ipswich are all over Tottenham early doors. Kieran McKenna looking super good right now. Oh, that was... I really looked at Liam Delap as a differential this week, and I thought that he could be actually a really good shout. Like, when Ipswich score, Liam Delap is involved, and he's just a bully. Like, he's a bully on the ball, really bullies players off it. I really like it. He just looks like a quality player, really, more than anything else. All right, Munoz has just played the most pathetic ball into the box. I don't know what he's doing there. All right, when are we going to get our first goal of the night? That is the question. What minute is it going to come in? What's going on with this screen? All right, Wolves here with the opening chance of the game. Oh! Wolves have hit the post early doors against Bournemouth. Semedo with a cut inside, he's hit the post. Whew. That could have been the Kirkes clean sheet going straight off the bat. Interesting. We're still waiting for our first goal. I think most games are closing in on 10 minutes now as well. So the Arsenal-West Ham games definitely hit 10 minutes. Fulham versus Crystal Palace was to start a little bit late. They're only on 8.5 minutes on the stream I'm watching. They still haven't updated the points on Fantasy Football Hub here. They're so slow behind. I should probably just use Live FPL. Maybe I just have to refresh it and it will just show up. Let's have a look. See if that works. All right, nah. Still hasn't worked. Everyone's still on 0 points. I mean, tomorrow's going to be interesting if I got it right. Did I get Hall versus Milenkovic? Are they right on the bench? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Also, no word was put out, unless I missed it, from FPL headquarters about why the deadline actually lasted an extra 23 minutes yesterday. If anyone made any late moves, they got away with it because the deadline went for an extra 20 odd minutes longer than it should have, which is very unusual. All right, Dean Henderson's doing all right in goal at the moment. Marino actually doesn't look too bad at centre forward, if I'm being brutally honest. Like, he doesn't look overly tall, but he's... Like, that was a decent, like, forward header back across the box then that he won. Arsenal are literally all over West Ham. West Ham is sitting so deep in their box. They're literally sitting with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're sitting with 10 players behind them, behind the ball. Oh, wow. Okay, they've just sliced the ball across the box, like just horribly poorly there. I still like Timber as an asset, you know. I feel like he's just the cheapest way into that Arsenal defence. He just looks really good as an asset. All right, there we go. 9,000 rank I've gone up now. So am I inside the top 10? 7,906 at the moment because Oliver Glasner's on 8 points because he's got the underdog draw. So there you go. If Oliver Glasner even gets a draw here and it's 8 points... It's probably going to be more than 8 points, right? It's probably going to be at least 9. If it's 1-1, it's going to be 9 points. If Oliver Glasner gets a draw, I'm inside the top 10k. Like, that's pretty impressive. Like, but we'll see how it goes. At the moment, looking pretty good. Not going to complain at all. That's what we're sitting on. Plus 9,000 rank, inside the top, 7,906. Literally. That's mad. So, it's annoying. Ideally, Cole Palmer, Chris Wood, or Isaac will just not play. So that way Bruno Fernandes' 10 points can come off the bench. But for now, we take what it is. Still not sure why Glasner's points have updated. Kirkes, Kluivert, Robinson's points still haven't updated. Like, they're all playing, right? I'm not sure why they haven't gone up. This has been a boring first 15 minutes. I want a goal. Like, give me a goal. Someone give me a goal. Like, give us something to get excited about. Oh, Marino's just flung wide there. Really good ball in from Party. Party put a ball in. Marino almost got to it. Just couldn't quite reach it on the like lunge towards it. That's what I was looking for. Couldn't get there on the stretch. That's what I was looking for. The commentator nailed it beautifully. But Arsenal going very close there to the early opener against West Ham. 14 minutes gone there now. Palace versus Fulham. It's still 0-0 there as well. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I would definitely take the 10 points, Peter. If I get 10 points from Glasner, I'm not going to be complaining. If I get a win, if I somehow get a win from Glasner, I'll be over the moon. Like, it'll be a massive green arrow, right? All right, there we go. So Robinson's on 4 points at the moment. So Robinson's on 3 bonus points at the moment. I don't know how that's possible. I haven't seen a goal go in, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Because it's still Glasner's still getting points up the top. So Robinson must have started with some good crosses into the box. I haven't seen him do much, though, so he must just be keeping the ball really well when he's got it. But I'll take it. I mean, 0-0 suits... If Palace get a 0-0 draw against Fulham, it's great, because that means that Robinson's going to return 6 points, Glasner's going to get 10. All of a sudden, the team looks really good this week. And the assistant manager, if that did happen, would be... I'd end up with 46 points from the 3 weeks, which is pretty good. Essentially, it's like basically backing a table bonus team every week almost for a win. Like, it'd be 15 points per week which feels pretty good. I met the guy. What? Which guy? What? Hold on. Apparently some bloke that used to play for Norwich is in Kalgoorlie, and we're trying to recruit him. He follows me on YouTube, so apparently he's just subscribed to the channel as well. What a man. By the way, if you're watching this back and it's not live, please feel free to subscribe as well. I love that. I love recruiting Man United fans to the channel. There's nothing better. All right. I think Lacroix or Richards has just gone in. Oh, wow. That almost looks like a red card. I hope that's not a red card. He's going to the monitor. Is he going to the monitor? No, he's not going to the monitor. Is it a card? What is it? I'm not sure what it is. Marco Silva's not happy because he thinks it should be more than whatever it is. I'm not sure what the ref's actually given. I was watching the Arsenal game and I just seen the replay and I didn't see whether there was a card given or not. Mohamed Kudus inside the box for Arsenal. I feel like West Ham could get a result here against Arsenal, you know. Oh, Souček with a header over. Souček with a header over. Can you send me a message? What? All right, there's a goal in the Ipswich Tottenham game. Here we go. We've finally got it. All right, I think we're back. Hopefully the stream has come back on. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, we're back. I hope we're back. McKenna owners muttered, oh no. Oh dear. Oh, Tottenham have gone in front. Son with the cutback. Brennan Johnson with an absolute tap-in. Sorry, sometimes it does drop out. The internet, because I am running so many things at once. Hopefully that works out. I was messaging my missus and I was like, I just seen the goal pop up. At the moment, I mean, like, that's so unlucky. Ipswich have been all over this game. Like, they've been all over this game, and then all of a sudden Tottenham just score. That's just unlucky. Like, it's the plight of the people down the bottom, right? Like, when seasons are going against you, it just doesn't go well. Like, I feel bad for them because I feel like Ipswich and Leicester, they have a couple of players that are Premier League quality, and then the rest of the team is like literally championship quality, which is why they're not doing very well, right? Like, it's sad because I really like Leicester and I really like Ipswich. I'd love them to be in the Premier League compared to like some other teams that are in the Premier League, but it's just so hard. If you're coming up from the championship now, you're coming up against teams that are so are enriched by the money that the Premier League provides, it's so much harder to stay up now. It's just one of those things. Like the Premier League doesn't work. It doesn't work very well in terms of like, yeah, that kind of thing anymore. That's just my personal opinion. Arsenal go forward. Arsenal are looking really threatening. I'm not going to lie. They do look really threatening going forward. Robinson's now dropped down to 3 points. Obviously did a bad cross or he lost the ball or something. I don't know. I still can't believe that Robinson's got 10 assists for the season, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Oh, wow. Kluivert just absolutely hit an absolute rocket. Unfortunately, it went straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, literally went straight at the goalkeeper there. It's going to be warm back up here in Kalgoorlie as well. I think we've got we had a nice day today. It was like 29 degrees, but it was like 50-60% humidity. And then from tomorrow onwards, not tomorrow, I think tomorrow is like 31. And then the next 4 days afterwards, when like we're going into like game week 27, it's going to be like 35, 36 degrees and like 60% humidity. It's going to be disgusting. So feel sorry for me, pretty much is what I'm saying. Actually, what I'm going to do really quickly, let's have a look here. All right, Ismail Assar's just gone down under a challenge and someone just got booked. It was a booking for Anderson, I think. Yeah, Anderson went across. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a yellow. Definite yellow. Oh, there's a goal in the Southampton-Brighton game. Not sure who it's for yet, but it's just popped up that there's a goal in the Southampton. Imagine if Southampton score. I did say that there was a strong likelihood that they potentially could score this. It looks like Brighton have scored. Wow, João Pedro's just scored for Brighton. João Pedro has just scored for Brighton. That's insane. That's actually insane. That's 2 goals. 2 goals, 1 more goal, and we're doing a shot. As if João Pedro comes in when everyone's probably benched him and he's just scored a goal against Southampton. Like, has anyone actually started João Pedro? I want to know if anyone started João Pedro in the chat. Has anyone started João Pedro? That's what I want to know. Six degrees here, 100% humidity. This is pissing rain. Doesn't it always piss rain there? I can't believe João Pedro just scored. Like, does anyone actually still own that bloke? No, I got rid of him weeks ago. Yeah, I agree. I 100% got. I also got rid of him weeks ago. I don't understand why. Solly months ago. I haven't looked back since. Fully robbed me off of my sanity. Yeah, 100%. I bought him in on wildcard in game week 12, and the dude just sucked. He sucked. Like, he did really well in game week 12, and ironically, the week he did really well, I had him on my bench. It's a theme of my season. All my players do really well when they're on my bench. But in fairness, I've had a pretty good season, to be fair, anyway. But, like, it's just annoying that, like, if I'd actually got some of these benching decisions around the right way, I'd probably be sitting like in the top 1,000 teams. Oh, Palace. No, sorry. I'm watching a West Ham game. West Ham, Jared Bowen with a near miss there. That was close. That was close. That was close. It was a good cutback from Wan-Bissaka as well. Wan-Bissaka with a great cutback. Mad. That could have been a goal. Jared Bowen's normally a bit more clinical from those positions. That's definitely a clear chance for West Ham there. We haven't seen any cuts to the Bournemouth Wolves game except that Wolves early chance. Another goal in the Ipswich Tottenham game. Another goal in the Ipswich Tottenham game. I don't know who it's for yet, but there's definitely another goal, so I'm pouring the shot. That's the third goal of the watch along. So we're going to pour it out, and I'll let you know what it is in a second. All right, are they going to cut to it now? Is it an Ipswich goal? Is it a Tottenham goal? It is. Oh, dear. It's a Tottenham goal. It's a great ball into Son. And some of an assist. It's Brennan Johnson with the double. Brennan Johnson with a double. Oh, dear. The McKenna shout's not looking good at the moment. It's all on Glasner now. Glasner, can he get the result for the people that backed in the table bonus? Or is it going to be like one of them weeks where like all the table bonus managers suck? Brennan Johnson with a double. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. 3 goals. That's a shot. The funny thing is that not many people must have Brennan Johnson in their teams because like that only affected my rank by about 400 spots, right? Like 400 spots. As you can see, Palace went really close with a shot from Eze, but it was pretty easily saved. Pretty easily saved. Yeah, I know. It's one of them things. You never know though. Like Tottenham concede goals. Like this is one of the weird things that when I saw that Ipswich game, like the first 10 minutes, Ipswich could have easily been like 3-0 up. Like Spurs are not a good football team, but unfortunately neither are Ipswich. And I feel like Tottenham have just been a bit more clinical at the moment. Like from the chances I've seen, the goals I've seen, 100%, Tottenham have been, I would suggest, a little bit lucky. Also, Amat in our league is probably going to be filthy with the fact that he probably sold Son because Son's been really good tonight. Oh my God, a great save from Alex Palmer. That almost was 3-0 Spurs and probably out of the way. That would have been game over, I think. I don't know what's going on with Ipswich, but they're getting carved apart at the moment by Tottenham, so that they need to get... They actually probably need half time, to be fair. Okay, I lost a point from... Robinson's down to 2 points now. He's only on 1 bonus. Just keeps going down. Kirkes has been booked as well, which is unhelpful. So I've lost a point there. Not ideal. I just realised that just showed up on the screen. Maybe that's why my rank has dropped rather than Brennan Johnson scoring. I feel like no one owns Brennan Johnson anymore. I'm just going to quickly swap across and have a look. Because I feel like Brennan Johnson's not owned by anyone. Let's have a look. Where's Tottenham? Spurs. Johnson. He's only owned by 1.8% of the comp. Like he's not affecting my rank that much. So it must be the fact that I've lost. So there it's gone down again. That must be the Johnson goal. Well, either way, I'm still inside the top 10k as it stands. So I'll take it either way. All right, there's a VAR check in the Bournemouth Wolves game. Not sure what's going on there. Possible red card for someone. Not sure who that's for. I'm hoping it's not for one of my players. Imagine if Kluivert got a red card. That would suck. That would actually suck. Palace are actually looking okay, you know. I've been watching this Fulham Palace game quite diligently. It's been quite a cagey affair, to be fair. All right, Wolves versus Bournemouth. There's no VAR check ongoing. So either there's been a red card given or there's no red card. I suppose we'll cut to that pretty soon. But at the moment, there's nothing there to report. I mean, this is the thing about Arsenal, right? Like lots of people talking about Wanyeri this week, but Arsenal just don't score many goals without Saka in their team, without Havertz as well, without Martinelli. I just don't think they're going to get that many goals. All right, Raul just took out Gahey. Is he getting booked for that? No, I don't think he is. I think he's fine. He just took him out. So at the moment, the only table... Sorry, Wolves actually have... Pereira's actually getting table bonus against Bournemouth as it stands with a draw, and so is Glasner with a draw against Fulham. So at the moment, there's two managers still with it. So here we go. Zabani... All right, Zabani's just been sent off for Bournemouth. So Zabani's just been sent off for Bournemouth. Bournemouth are down to 10 men. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. So Bournemouth are down to 10 men. Does that mean they make an early sub? Do they pull off a forward player to pull on another defender? That is going to be interesting. Will it be Kluivert? Will it be Semenyo? Will it be Dango? Will it be someone else that gets pulled off because Bournemouth have now gone down to 10 men? So Bournemouth down to 10 men. That's a very big piece of information. That's actually quite big for anyone that probably played the assistant manager on Pereira. It now looks like it could potentially pay off. I mean, they're playing against 10 men. I don't know how good Bournemouth are. Like, they're playing with 10 men for a long time. It's only 33 minutes gone. That's an hour with 10 men. I don't think that any team can actually withhold that kind of pressure for an hour with 10 men. Like, I know Man United did pretty well against Arsenal in the FA Cup, but I feel like that was closer to 50 minutes. An hour plus is really hard work. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I feel like Wolves are now favourites to beat Bournemouth. Can't believe I'm saying that, but it's definitely possible. Bournemouth down to 10 men. That's very big. Zabani as well. It's not good. Not good at all. Can't believe Bournemouth down to 10 men. That's actually really big. Can Palace and that get a goal though? That's the question. Yeah, I agree. Wolves have been playing really well. I didn't think that they were any sort of a shout tonight, but they are a shout now with Bournemouth down to 10 men. They're a 100% shout. I'm intrigued to know whether they'll make a change. Like, I feel like Bournemouth will make a change. It's just a matter of what it is. I'm just trying to see what's going on now. See if we can get any updates about whether they're going to make a change or not. I mean, VAR actually intervened in that tackle and sent him off, which is, yeah, I mean, it's one of them ones, isn't it? Like, VAR, it did look bad. I didn't think it looked, off the top of my head, I thought, all right, there's been a goal. There's been a goal in the Bournemouth-Wolves game. That's probably a sign that Wolves have taken a lead, I reckon. It is. And it is a Wolves goal. Cunha goal. Cunha goal. Cunha goal. Wow. Yeah, he was on a yellow anyway. Yeah, I agree. I think. Yeah, I think they're in trouble. To be fair, I can't see Wolves not winning that game. I feel like Wolves are going to win that game. Pereira was the pick. Who would have picked Pereira as the assistant manager to go to? I definitely wouldn't have. I didn't think Wolves were playing that well. Oh, there's another goal in the Ipswich-Tottenham game. All right, we're coming up to almost the second shot of the night. What is going on in the Ipswich-Tottenham game? Let's have a look. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what's going on here. This is brilliant, though. I love when the goals go in. I still can't believe Bournemouth went down to 10 men. I think, in theory, I'm actively thinking, like, if Wissa hadn't scored against Leicester, I probably would have moved Wissa this week to Cunha. I'm still thinking about it. Cunha's a great option. Cunha keeps scoring as well. His price is going to keep going up. Thankfully, Wissa went up in price as well, so, like, it's not going to cost me anything more. McKenna goal. All right, so it's an Ipswich goal. I can tell you it's an Ipswich goal. I've just literally had it written in the chat, McKenna goal, in our WhatsApp group. If you haven't joined the WhatsApp group already, the link is in the video description, so please check that out. Please feel free to join. But I've just had it in the WhatsApp chat. It is a McKenna goal, so Ipswich have definitely scored. And it's a Palace goal as well. We're on. Oliver Glasner's on, baby. We are on. This is what I love to see. I love to see it. Oliver Glasner. The table bonus teams are getting it done. This is the power of the assistant manager chip. I'm loving it. Palace goal. We love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. I don't know who's actually scored it yet because my phone actually crashed and I'm trying to like load the game back up so I can watch it. Here we go. So we're going to Spurs versus Ipswich first, and it's a, who scored this? Oh, wow. That's a great goal. That's a great goal from Hutchinson. Amari Hutchinson is such a good player, by the way. Crystal Palace with a goal, though. This is massive. Oliver Glasner, my rank is about to shoot up. I think it's about to shoot up. We'll have to wait and see. But it's looking good. All right, so Will Hughes with a corner, and it's... Who scored that? Lacroix. What a goal. What a man. I don't care who scored it. Wow. What a ball from Will Hughes. What a man. And then it's a save down the other end. So Fulham went very close to scoring down the other end straight away afterwards. And it's a great what do you call it? Defensive clearance from Tyrick Mitchell. Oh, this is massive. This is massive for the rank. Like, ignore the rank at the moment. It's about to get a massive shot in the ass. I'm so glad I went Glasner. I'm legit so glad I went Glasner. All right, I'm loving this. Oliver Glasner with a goal. So that means at the moment he's on 21 points. No, sorry, 19 points. So 1-0, clean sheet, 16 points for the win, 19 points. That is massive. Like, absolutely massive. D-Tuck should sit there and start thanking me because I called it very early on. I've literally told him what to do with the assistant manager, and I've At the moment, I haven't put a step wrong. Palace are going forward again. I wonder if Kluivert will get subbed. I feel like Kluivert might get subbed. Oh, Palace almost went 2-0 up. Eze with a good chance there. Pulls it just wide of the post. I don't know if they'll show that on the replay on the goal rush, but like I'm watching the Palace Fulham game with great intent because like I've got so much riding on this, right? Like at the moment, it's not an underdog draw. It's an underdog win, baby. Sort that nonsense out. I wonder how much that will propel the rank up at the moment. I'm intrigued to know. Counts as an Anderson own goal. I don't care who scored it. As long as it's a goal, who cares? It's a goal nonetheless. All right, it's a chance of Fulham. Nah. Palace clear the ball. Still waiting for the Fantasy Football Hub to update the scores there. So how many goals is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goals. We need another shot. My bad. I got too excited about Palace scoring that I've forgotten that I need to do a shot. D Tuck, are you still in the stream, mate? Are you still in the stream? Are you watching the Glasner Beautiful? There we go. Plus 10,000 rank now with the Glasner points. There it is. 10.621. I'm up to 6,699 points. Sorry. That's my overall rank. That's looking pretty damn good at the moment. Even with Bruno Fernandes sitting on the bench. Imagine if he was on field at the moment instead of Kluivert. I bet you Kluivert's the one that gets subbed as well. But we'll take it at the moment. We'll just keep rolling with it. Hope for the best. The good news is now, if Palace are going to stuff up the table bonus, Fulham need to score 2 goals. So I'm doing a shot. Stress less. The shot has been poured. The Frangelico is going down the hatch, which I'm quite excited about. I'm quite happy to do a shot when Palace score. All right. In fairness, every time Palace score, I'll do a shot regardless of how many goals have gone in. That's the deal. We're all about the Honor of the Glasner show, right? Make sure you like the video as well. Share it with your mates as well. This is hopefully going to be legendary stuff. Oh my God! Bowen goal! Arsenal have just conceded. Jared Bowen goal. I said that he was just as likely to score as Trossard this week. Jared Bowen has wiped out the Arteta clean sheet. And all those idiots that followed, all the other content creators that said trade slot for Arteta have literally just seen their hopes die. Cheers to the Arteta move. Any idiot that did it, thank you for coming. The D unit said, you're an idiot. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. I can't believe how good that feels. That feels amazing. I also really like Jared Bowen this week. Like, Jared Bowen looks amazing. I can actually afford to do Justin Kluivert. This is going to sound really stupid. Like, this is going to make no sense to a lot of people. I can do Justin Kluivert to Jared Bowen in my team. Like, because I'll have the money back from the assistant manager. Yeah, I am. FPL Jan went Potter manager as well. And I said I thought Potter was a better shout than what people were giving him credit for. At the moment, Glasner and Potter and Pereira all getting wins in the table bonus comp. Like, this is massive. If anyone is learning from this, you do not play it on a manager that does not have table bonus. It's just not the correct play. It doesn't matter which way, shape, or form you go for. You just don't do it. You do not do it. Yeah. I was like, I actually watched that video, Liam, and I was on board. I was like, I understood the reasoning behind it. Arsenal don't score many goals without Saka, without Havertz, without these other players. And I even said that myself. I actually said I didn't mind Potter. I didn't mind most of the the table bonus managers this week. I think McKenna can still get a draw against Tottenham, 100%. They can even beat Tottenham still, 1-2 behind. They dominated the first 10 minutes. I really like what I've seen from there. Palace obviously 1-0 up at half-time, or close to 1-0 up at half-time. Arsenal losing at 1-0 at half-time potentially here as well. Munoz just got booked FYI for Crystal Palace, I believe. So that's something to keep in mind there. Also, I'm not sure if we'll check at half-time whether Bournemouth have made a sub or not, because I feel like potentially they should have made a sub. But this is brilliant. Like, this is just this. At the moment, what we're seeing is just the fact that all the people that play it safe have been screwed in the arse. That's the best way of describing it, really, right? Like, it's all about having fun. Like, they literally, I swear they introduced the assistant manager chip to have fun, to make the game more fun and increase engagement. The only thing I would say about the assistant manager chip from playing it the first 3 weeks of like when it's been available, the things I don't like about it, if your manager gets booked, if he gets sent off, you should be docked points. Like Arnie Slot should have been -3 because he got sent off. It's the same for a player. It should be the same for a manager. The only other thing I will say on that is I reckon that if they wanted to make the game a little bit more interesting, what they should do is introduce the assistant manager chip so you have to play it before game week 10. So like no one knows where everyone's going to be in the first 10 game weeks, which makes it a little bit more interesting. And like most people don't play their any chips until like game week 10 unless your team sucks at the beginning of the season. Like I played my first wild card in game week 12. I think that next season, what I would like to see is you only can play the assistant manager chip. I'd love to see it come back, but you have to play it in the first 10 weeks. And then you're trying to base the table bonus off what you're seeing before the Premier League table is set. That's what I would like to see. Before like any managers are sacked, etc., etc. I just feel like that would be more fun. It would make engagement at the start of the season higher. And I think that's great for FPL. Like that's my personal opinion anyway. So at half-time, we're looking pretty good. Rank, top 7,043. Glasner on 19 points as it stands. Let's check out the Bournemouth team. So I'm intrigued by what's happened here. Hold on, we'll just have a look. So, has Kluivert been subbed off? No, he's still played. So he's played 45 minutes. Also, Kluivert's had 0.37 expected goals against Wolves and he hasn't delivered any goals. That's disappointing if you're a Kluivert owner. In terms of Kirkes, he's played 42 minutes and I think he's been subbed. So he's been subbed on 0 points. That's not what you want. Maybe they've gone to a back 3. I'm assuming he's been subbed at 42 minutes because why the hell has he got 42 minutes there? That's not ideal. So I suppose in fairness, at least he's going to get any less points, right? And no one would have thought that Bournemouth would concede and then go behind. Maybe they're concerned that Kirkes is also going to get himself sent off. I'm not sure. AM chip like a wild card first half of the season, 1 second half. Yeah, I don't mind that, Peter. I would love to see that happen as well. Just makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? I would love to see like the chips, other than triple captain. I feel like triple captain's like one of them, you play it once and you're done. But the other chips I don't mind if you get it once in the start of the season, once in the second half of the season. It just increases engagement. And for me, that's what the game's about, right? Like increasing engagement, want to get more people involved, etc., etc. But it looks like, obviously, Bournemouth have subbed that person off. So let's have a look. I'll just go here. Just bear with us a second. I'm just going to quickly whack around and see what I can find. Let's go home. Let's go to that game. Where is it? So Bournemouth Wolves. They must have subbed Kirkes off. Or maybe they haven't. Oh, sorry. The game's still going. It's not even half-time yet. Oh, it's half-time now. Hold on. Have they made a sub? They haven't made a sub. So why is it saying Kirkes has only like played 42 minutes? I'm not sure. Cunha's scoring is like, it's just unbelievable. Like Cunha's such a good asset. Like I'm not going to lie. Like part of me wants to trade Wissa for Cunha. Even though Wissa scored against Leicester, I feel like Cunha's going to play Fulham next weekend Cunha's just as likely to score as a Wissa, but the fact that Everton has conceded twice against Man United makes me think that Wissa and Mbeumo could go big against Everton this week. Peter V, how are you, buddy? Which managers are a good shout for next week? Let's have a look, hey? Let's have a look. I think there's a few actually worth a shout. So at the moment, the table stands like this. So we've got Liverpool, Arsenal, Forest, City, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton, Fulham, Aston Villa, Brentford, Tottenham. Tottenham going up again. Palace, Everton, Man United, West Ham, Wolves, Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton. Next week, I really like Brighton against Bournemouth. Oh no, so Bournemouth, if they lose, they're going to drop, so that's no longer an option. Cancel that. Ignore what I just said. So midweek, the managers I would go to would be, let's have a look. Let's go to the fixtures and hold on. There we go. So Monday, Wednesday. All right, so Brighton versus Bournemouth, I really like the look of. However, that's not an option anymore. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa, I love, but Crystal Palace play so much worse at home compared to when they play away. Wolves against Fulham is the one I'm interested in. So if you're after a manager with table bonus, Wolves versus Fulham is an amazing fixture. Like if I was to pick a manager straight off the bat right now, it would be Pereira versus Fulham. Like Wolves have shown that against Liverpool last weekend, amazing stuff. And I think potentially moving forward, they'll also be really good. And the fact that they're potentially going to beat Bournemouth this week as well, I feel like the Premier League relegation race could be over after this midweek. Like Wolves could beat Fulham, Man United could beat Ipswich, and it's all over. Like we all know the three relegated teams. And we know then that you can't back in the table bonus for those teams moving forward at all. Brentford versus Everton. I'm not sure if there's going to be table bonus on that game or not. I feel like potentially there might be, but I feel like Brentford will beat Everton at home. Man United against Ipswich, no table bonus. Forest against Arsenal, no table bonus. Spurs against Man City is a shout, but if you compare that to Wolves against Fulham, it's Pereira for me all day long. So for me, Peter, that is the answer to your question. It's Pereira all day long. On that note, I need to go and do a wee. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to leave the screen as it is. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back very, very shortly. Yep. Thank you, Peter. This is why I need people in the chat. This is why I need people in the chat. Yeah, sometimes I forget. I press the button before I leave, and then it's not there. Now I'm there. I'm back. I'm excited. Excited. Also, what do we want to see in the preview? Do you guys, what kind of things do you want to see in the preview videos? Are you enjoying the previews for like the game weeks? Is there anything I could improve on? I'm always happy for like extra info. If there's anything like you want on, any questions answered, just hit us in. My man, Rahi, love you, mate. Shout out this man. He's a great mate. He literally sits there. He actually keeps me like grounded. I enjoy like talk about FPL, but it's really good when you can talk to someone and they kind of like reassure you that your decisions are correct. Because sometimes I sit there and I make calls and I do some things and I'm like, does that make sense? Like, did what I just say make sense? And then when someone sits there and sends you a message saying, yeah, you bang on it, mate, then it does make you feel a bit more confident in what you're coming up with, if that makes sense. And like, considering it's my first year ever doing this, I feel like that's really much appreciated. So I love that. Also, Rahi just said, how funny is it? All those people that moved from Slot to Arteta, at the moment you're on 0 points. Just wanted to say that on Rahi's behalf. Clap at the moment to the Arteta owners. We don't feel sorry for you. We just feel sorry the fact that you did not listen to FPLD in it. Clip that up and share it with your mates. Everyone loves it. Love it. They did. Ahmed's just saying that Wolves played great against Liverpool. Yeah, they did. Also, if you aren't already in the WhatsApp group chat, it is a free service. I'm not charging for it, so just whack yourself in it. The link is in the description. I'm not going to charge people for like just talking to me. I'm not that kind of person. If you want to sub to the channel and like join, then by all means you can. Otherwise, just keep getting involved in the chat because I love people to just get involved in the chat. I do this because of the fact that I enjoy doing it, not because I actually want to get paid from it. So for me, if you want to join and sub, you can. By the way, if you do actually join the channel and you pay the $3 fee, I've actually opened up everything to that money, and unfortunately I can't let you use emojis or whatever on the chat unless you actually join. It's stupid or else I would, because I don't like charging for anything. But yeah, I've actually whacked some really good emojis. So I've whacked Tom in, and everyone that knows Tom, he's a loose unit, and I've whacked an emoji in with Tom literally cactus, and I've literally called the emoji doing a Tom. So shout out to Tom on the stream as well. Don't give any advice on that anymore. Don't worry, I'm not gonna I'm probably gonna leave the assistant manager chip to like the differentials video. I'll do a quick like pull on it because lots of people still haven't played it, and I think it's realistically you're not going to be playing it now unless like a lot of people might have played it in 25, which means they're playing it this week and then potentially next week. And then from after next week, most people in theory shouldn't be playing it at all until game week 31 to 33 or 35 to 37 or 36 to 38, whichever way you wanted to go. I'm still trying to work out what the fixtures are going to be in the blank game week 34, because ideally I'd love to keep my free hit till the end of the season, because the last game week of the season is always like nuts, right? It's always nuts. All right. Second half is underway in the Arsenal versus West Ham game. I'm going to quickly try and load up the Fulham Palace game again as well. The good news is, ironically, that the one time I didn't have the Fulham Crystal Palace loaded up because I was answering some chat on the phone, Palace scored. So like part of me is like, maybe I should just not watch the game and just wait for the goals to go in. But I really want to watch. So I'm going to watch. All right, and Fulham versus Crystal Palace is not yet kicked off. They're just walking up to the start now. Still loving this. I hope it finishes the way it is at the moment. I'll happily like wear that. I'll also check during the thing to see if they've made any changes as a halftime in the Wolves-Bournemouth game, because I feel like potentially one of those players is going to come off for Bournemouth for an extra defender, but I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. I tell you what, I can tell you the preview tomorrow is all going to be about Oliver Glasner if he actually holds on for a win here. It's going to be absolutely massive for the rank. Like, I'm not even going to complain. Like, the fact that Anderson scored an own goal is hilarious, because Let's Talk FPL obviously has Anderson, and I just think it's hilarious that he kept it on slot, and then Anderson concedes an own goal and Palace wins. That would be absolutely hilarious for me. Some of his calls this season have been absolutely trash. I don't even know how he's got like 430,000 subscribers. Like, this season, he's been completely off it for almost all the season. Like, he's had a good couple of game weeks, but don't get me wrong. But I feel like that's more down to luck than anything else. Ideally, I'd love a Kirkes goal here. That'd be nice. I mean, my defense this week is going to suck, right? I'm going to get like, at the moment, I'm on track for like, probably, realistically, 6 points across my defensive line. The fact that Kirkes has got a yellow card, Robinson's already conceded. William, by the way, is warming up on the touchline for Fulham. Maybe they're going to make a change there. By the way, if you wanted me to keep going during the Aston Villa-Chelsea game, please let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'll probably call it a night. I'm going to watch the Aston Villa-Chelsea game, don't get me wrong. But I probably won't keep the stream going during that game. But if people want it to keep going during that game, I will keep it going. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, am I? I'm just literally watching the football. I love it. I'm going to literally be making notes during the next game anyway. So if that is something you want. My missus keeps on sending me snaps. It's hilarious. She's out like at in town at like the Gold Bar, which plays like R&B music, like the cheesy like 90s R&B music, etc., etc. No one likes this crap. They play the same crap in like different rooms as well. So like it's quite common for you to walk from one room to the next going, oh, I don't want to listen to this rubbish. You go to the next room and they're literally playing the song you just came from in the room before, which is hugely annoying. Like no one likes that kind of nonsense. All right, let's see what she's sending me. Bear with me 1 second while I quickly check this. What's she saying? Feel this holding the Gold Bar. That's hilarious. Oh, Pete's watching the football. Pete's watching the football, and he's not liking the fact that Arsenal aren't doing very well. He should just let the missus play. She's really good. Clean sheets are impossible to predict this year. 100% Liam. They are impossible to predict. I was actually having this discussion in the chat earlier today, and people will sit there going, what do you do this season? Oh, there's another goal in the Southampton-Brighton game. Another goal in the Southampton-Brighton game. Maybe. Oh, no, there's not. There's not. It must have been ruled out for VAR. It was up very briefly on the screen. It's now been taken off. I don't know if it's a glitch. Don't know what's going on. Maybe they'll shout there. We'll know what's going on a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Peter. I use stats, but I use this year's stats, right? Like I watch every game of football every week, and like so when I'm saying something and I think a player is good, it's because I actually watched him. It's not because I looked at a piece of paper or I looked at AI telling me that it said that they had this amount of expected goal involvement. It's because I actually watched him in a game and I thought, that looked like they were well in it. It's why when I went to Crystal Palace against Chelsea, I actually went to that game. And yes, Mateta got the goal as they got the assist, but Jackson was definitely the best forward on field that day. Like, he just couldn't finish a barn door to save himself. Like, you can read those stats on a computer screen. You can read them on a piece of paper. They're not going to tell you the whole story about what actually happened in that game. And I think that quite often, a lot of them now are using the stats on Fantasy Football Hub, which I would say, I don't pay for Fantasy Football Hub, by the way, and I don't recommend it. I actually think Live FPL is better. The only reason why I haven't got that up is because of the fact that I think this looks better on stream. Like, watching the live rank go up like this, it updates by itself. And if Live FPL did the same thing, I'd probably just swap to that. But I actually think that they use a lot of the stats on here and they've been off. Like, the AI stats have been miles off. If you look at the AI team every week, it's like sitting like 1 million or whatever it is. It ain't doing that well. So, like, it does require a bit of foresight. The one thing I would say, there's a couple of things I've got wrong this year. My benching decisions with Bruno, obviously, tonight. Wood a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, the Cunha versus Wissa, I feel like now, on reflection, I should have just gone straight to Cunha. I just didn't think Cunha would do 3 goals in the last 3 weeks. If I had thought that would potentially happen, I would never have gone to Wissa. I would have gone straight to Cunha. Probably still got to go Wissa to Cunha at some point. I'm just not sure when. But I'm quite happy to roll against Everton with double Brentford again after what I've seen tonight. Yeah, videos on predicted points. Yeah, 100% Liam. There's no such thing as predicted points. I do not look at what FPL Fantasy Football Hub recommends about my team every week. I base it off what I think is going to happen every single week. And like, for me, I think like a good manager, that's what they do, right? They literally look at their team. They go, is my team going to be like, how does it match up this week? Like this week I was a little bit, like, I've got a lot of away players, but I was confident in my Brentford boys against Leicester. I wasn't confident in Bruno, which is why I benched him. The fact that Bournemouth are down to 10 men is not helping the situation, but I expected Bournemouth to do really well this week, but they haven't, which is disappointing considering I've got 2 of their assets. All I'm going to say is I'm glad I don't have all 3, because if I had all 3, I'd be really pissed off right now. Yeah, goalies especially. Yeah, fair. Look at my points on the bench this season. I just got to show this. It's actually hilarious how many points I've left on the bench this season. So if we go to game week history, Peter, look at my points on the bench. So this week, there's going to be at least 10 on the bench. Bruno's on 10 there. Last week was one of the few weeks where I left nothing on the bench. Game week 24, 22 points. 23, 11, 12, 12, 10, 13, 9, 17, 23, 4, 3, 13, 20, 2, 11. Since I wildcarded in game week 12, I've literally left points on the bench every single week, bar 3 weeks, which is insane. I don't know how I keep getting it wrong, but like, I do. It hurts my soul that I keep getting it wrong. This week, though, at the moment, looks like it's going to be a green week, so I can't complain too much. And as I said, the aim at the start of the season was finish inside the top 100k. I'd never done that ever before in FPL, and I was like, I feel like I give decent insight on games, and I really wanted to get inside the top 100k. I was like, I bought a computer system that can definitely handle like doing this kind of stuff, so why not do it and hope that I can get inside the top 100? At the moment, I can't lie, I'm not too unhappy. Best way of describing it, really. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. All right, let's go back to the overall rank. Like this week, if I keep going this week, if Wood and Isaac both deliver, Alexander-Arnold and Becker kind of get some sort of points, I will definitely be the highest rank I've been all season long, which is insane. Yeah, Peter, it's insane. It scares me every time I look at my bench points I left on the bench. It hurts my soul. Like, I would actually probably be close to winning it if I'd got my benching decisions right every week, right? Like, if you go back and look at my team every one of those weeks, I could have easily benched someone else, The problem is I sit there, I look at my forward 8 players every single week. I do the maths on what I think is likely to happen. And this week, again, I didn't think Everton's one of the best defences in the league. I did not expect them to concede twice. I did not expect Bruno to score a free kick, but he did. It's like one of those things, like you can't get everything right. So that's what you've got to keep in mind. Glasner the GOAT, come on! I'm just seeing it now. Oh, what a goal! Come on! Glasner! Mateta goal! That's going to hurt the rank, but it's a Glasner goal. Mateta goal, that hurts the rank, but I'll take the Glasner win all day long. Request to join. Someone's joining the chat. Rupin, welcome. You have been added to the chat. I can't believe this. This is brilliant. I'm going to have to do another shot. There's been another goal in the Southampton-Brighton game as well, officially. That means that there is a shot on play now. This is brilliant. I love this. This is Glasner, the GOAT. Did I not call it? I said Glasner, my man. Can't believe the Mateta has just scored. What a goal. That is such a good goal from Mateta. That's a brilliant centre forward play. I love him. What a GOAT. What an absolute GOAT. Oh, hold on. There's something going on here. They're checking. VAR's checking something. Maybe it's not a goal. Brighton have just scored a second goal. It's Ruta goal. Right, is it Palace? Palace getting the second goal. We're checking. VAR's checking something. He's onside. He's on. He's 100% on. Has to be on. He looks on to me. Is it a goal? It's a goal. No? Still waiting. VAR is checking. All right, what's going on here? VAR is still checking. There's a lot of checking going on. Oh, it's not a goal. It's offside. Wow. Okay. Glasner is... There's no way that's offside. That did not look offside. That must be just offside. All right, here we go. We continue on. It's all right. Still 1-0. It's probably good for the rank, right? That he didn't score. Hold on. Have we got enough goals for another shot? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we need one more goal for a shot. I don't know how that's not a goal, to be honest. I'm trying to work out how it was given off. Like, that looked on, right? Like, if you look across the line, like, what is it? Like, it must be like a fraction of his shoulder. Like, it must be like this much. This much is offside. How's that off? Like, it doesn't look off. It looks like the Fulham defender's what do you call it? Shoulder is actually playing him on. I'm surprised that's been given offside. I'm very surprised it's been given offside. All right, it's just past the hour mark. I'm just going to quickly check, FYI. I just want to see whether there's been any subs in the Bournemouth Wolves game, because I don't get that on the live feed, right? Was there any subs at halftime? Kirkes is still on the field. Gomez replaced by Strand Larson. There's been no subs for Bournemouth. All right, well, that's good, I suppose. Kluivert's still on the field. Kirkes is still on the field. We'll go back to the live rank. VAR doing everything this season to disallow goals. It hurts my soul, Peter. Literally hurts my soul. Hurts my soul. I mean, I suppose they were being nice. They just stopped me from doing a shot. But I would rather have done a shot. Palace with another corner here. I'd take another Anderson own goal, you know. He's off the field, though, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Oh, Palace almost scored again from that corner. It's I think Richards had the chance, and what's his name? Leno with an amazing save. That was almost 2-0 again. Wow, that's a really good save. Really good save. Smart save. Yeah, it was. It was an Eze assist and Mateta goal, definitely 100%. Yeah, silver linings. I like that, Chief. Yeah. Arsenal doing Arsenal things against West Ham at the moment. West Ham are looking pretty good for a point here at the moment. Palace with a rubbish corner there. They do keep the ball, though, even though they have to play it back to the keeper. I think I might have to go for like a mid half wee. Can't believe I'm saying that. I may have to dodge yous for a minute here, but we are looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. At the moment, the Oliver Glasner play is definitely still playing off. Trossard can't get the deal done. He can't get the deal done. Yeah, Arsenal couldn't break them on the down. Yeah, I feel like West Ham have actually got this in the bag, you know. I feel like they're looking pretty comfortable, to be fair, 1-0. It's looking pretty good. Not going to lie. What are we up to now? 9,000. So my rank's gone slightly down because we've hit 60 minutes, I think. Oh, hold on. It's gone slightly up again. Robinson's got that 1 point. Kirkes needs someone here. Kirkes and Kluivert need someone. Like, it will slightly go up, right? Like my rank, well, no, maybe it might not, because a lot of people have probably 2 Bournemouth assets as well. Probably won't go up anything at all. I just need another Palace goal. Another Palace goal from whatever source it is. Ideally, it's another own goal, and I'll be loving life. Like Will Hughes' goal from like 25 yards. That'd be amazing. How good would that be? No one's got Will Hughes. Palace is just looking good going forward against Fulham. Hopefully that continues. Sammy is... What? D-Tuck. Only away wins tonight except United. Love that D-Tuck. All right. Oh, wow. Wolves should be 2-0 up. Wolves should be 2-0 up. That is a big miss. That is a massive miss for Wolves. That would have been all over. Would have been all over Red Rover. Bowen in next week. Peter, I love Bowen as a pick. I think he's great. He will definitely be on the differential video this week. The only reason why he wasn't on this week is because he was playing Arsenal. Kudos is driving at Arsenal now at the moment as we speak. All these people that went for Mikel Arteta looking like absolute mugs at the moment, by the way. FYI. I think I'm definitely have to go to do a wee. This is very disappointing. I haven't even like drunk that much. It's like, unfortunately, I went to the gym earlier today. I've done like a protein shake. I've done like my green shake, and I feel like I've just drunk too much, like in terms of liquid, and I've barely eaten today because I've been like so busy. And here we are. Hello? Yes?
Can you do me a favour?
What do you need?
Can you drop me into town?
Not at the moment. Can you wait?
5 minutes.
No, not in 5 minutes. You need to wait 20 minutes.
Yeah?
And then I can drop you.
Can you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Oh my god, how funny.
Alright.
Yeah, go on. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. Alright, there's been a goal.
What?
Palace have just scored again. 2-0 Palace. Come on, baby. It's a Munoz goal. Munoz goal. What a goal.
What time do they stop letting in?
Mateta assist? I'm not sure. Have a look. Nah, late. Yeah. Just ring a taxi. Sammy, ring Twin City Cabs.
Twin City Cab.
Yeah, look it up on your phone. Ring them. They'll be here quicker than 20 minutes. Yeah, 100%. It's Palace 2-0, baby. I love it. Glasner is in. Glasner is in. I hate the fact that Munoz has just scored a goal, but I'll take it. What a break. Wow. Mateta's run is amazing. Mateta's run. How did... What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. What is that? So it's a Mateta assist, Munoz goal. Munoz is on for a 15-pointer. If you have Munoz in your team, 15 points is coming your way. I think that might actually hurt my rank more than anything else. It's definitely going to hurt my rank. Lots of people have Munoz in their teams. Wow, what a goal. Also, how good is FPL Raptor at the moment? He's got Munoz, Mateta, and Glasner. He actually jumped on board the table bonus. He finally listened. And maybe he watched my videos this week and thought, maybe I need to follow the D Unit's advice. Pick a manager that's actually got table bonus and learn the best way that potentially that's the way to do it. I mean, Oliver Glasner's now getting the win, right? 2-0 up. Surely we get the win from here. That's massive. At the moment, he's on track for 20 points. Oh, yeah, 14 because of yeah. No one's complaining about that. 100%. No one's complaining about that at all. That's brilliant. I love it. Oliver Glasner, I called it. Well, I didn't call it. I said that table bonus is king, and I said that Oliver Glasner was the best pick this week. It hurts that it hurts that Munoz has got the goal and Mateta's got the assist, but at the moment, Wissa's still beating Mateta owners, which is good. And I mean, Munoz has definitely beaten Robinson. It's just unlucky, really. Brighton in front again. Is it 3-0? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. How did Brighton not score a third? How did Brighton not score a third? Their Minte just absolutely squandered it. Absolutely squandered it. All right, I'm going to be back in a second. I really need to chuck a piss. Bear with us. Lots of people joining. Oliver Glasner's killing it. 20 points for the D unit. That means that I'm on track for 56 points from the assistant manager chip. Thank you for coming. I called it every single week. I called it right. You heard it first from the D unit. I'll be back in a sec. Less than that. Yeah. All right, we're still good. We're still good. Hold on. Hold on. Ashley just sent me... Hold on. VAR's doing something. All right, there's another goal in the Southampton Brighton game. What the hell did I miss here? All I care is Palace are still 2-0 up. I'm still up. I'm still inside the top 10K. I don't give a shit at this point what's going on in anything else. Is Wanyeri getting sent off? Possible red card. Denial of goal scoring opportunity. West Ham versus Arsenal. What's going on here? I think Wanyeri's got sent off. Wanyeri's getting sent off? Oh. Wow. Arsenal are going to lose. Mikel Arteta owners. Goodbye. Anyone go to Mikel Arteta? If you went to Mikel Arteta, leave the chat. Leave the chat. Just get done. Put your team in the bin if you played Mikel Arteta as manager. Clip that shit up. Done. Absolutely done. He did. He just got a red. VAR intervened. Arsenal, as I said, cocked it up. It's really annoying. I don't want Liverpool to win the league, but Arsenal are just shit. Arsenal are shit. Also, I can tell you what the preview is going to be. I'll tell you what the preview is going to be covering tomorrow. The preview video for game week 27 is going to be all about the assistant manager. Pick the table bonus. Table bonus. What did I say in the final plugs video? Table bonus is king. If you are dumb enough to go against the table bonus, I have no sympathy for you. 56 points is what we're on at the moment. 56 points from the table, from the assistant manager. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. 56 points. We're still waiting on the Southampton Brighton game. I don't know what's going on there. There's a goal showing up there, which means I do have to do another shot, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are due another shot. Matoma goal. Thanks, Dylan. Matoma goal. So I did call. Matoma was a great shout this week. I tell you, every call I've made this week, other than benching Bruno, has been brilliant. But who could have foresawn that Bruno Fernandes was going to get a goal? Like, no one would have predicted that Bruno Fernandes would get a goal off a free kick. Like, it's just not possible. I can't believe how good Oliver Glasner's been. What a man. What a man. I bet ya all the big FPL content creators will be out there. Oh, Matoma, what a goal that was. That was a great goal against Southampton. Easy 3-0 there. That's now that Matoma's going to have the goal. 3 points for the clean sheet. The 2 appearance points, that's 8. He's probably on track for 11 points. It's going to be brilliant. D-Tuck. Go to bed. How's your kid? Hope you need to show this to Ronaldo. The moment where you came from Def D-Tuck and the D unit gave you one-to-one advice and said, play the assistant manager on Moyes, play the assistant manager on Emery, play the assistant manager on Glasner, and I let you beat me in the entire process. If that does not deserve a medal, in fact, you know what you should be doing? You should be sending me a bottle of Black Sambuca for my brilliant advice that I've just given you the last 3 weeks. And on that note, we'll do a shot. I love Frangelico. What a game changer. What an absolute game changer. I'm going to take my USB. I'm going to go out after this. And I'm going to go and take over Pete McNeil's DJ Dex at the Gold Bar. And I'm going to play some music. And I'm going to play We Are the Champions, my friends. Because we play the assistant manager on the table boulders. Everyone like my singing? That's Kluivert subbed. Well, at least he got 2 points. That's disappointing. I could have played Bruno over Kluivert. That's 8 points I missed out on there. If I'm in league, Bottle, Blackstone, Booker coming your way. D-Tuck, I'm all here for it. If I help you win, how many points are you behind, Darren? How many points are you behind the person in front? How many more do I need to make you up? Yeah, Kirkes, Dango, Atara, disappointment. Yeah, I agree. No one could have predicted that Wolves are going to win that at all. Like 1-0. The 10 men's killed Bournemouth this game, 100%. Red cards change games, right? Like Arsenal have got 0 chance, I reckon, of winning now. Palace 2-0 up. Tottenham could concede a goal here. That is a game to watch potentially. And we'll just have to wait and see how it goes from here. But I'm not complaining. Like my rank's going inside 8,833. By the way, can anyone just send a message to Daniel Antich and just say, how's the triple up on the Bournemouth midfield going? And just ask if you get a response. If someone could do that for me, or even in the WhatsApp chat, just write in there. Just tag Daniel in it and just go, how's the Bournemouth midfield triple up going? Are you beating the D unit this week? And just write a question mark at the end. Anyone that does that, I'll send a shot your way. 71 points behind. I reckon you got him, Darren. What chips has he played? Has he played any of his chips, Darren? Has he played assistant manager yet? What's he played? Let me know what he's played. Then I'll hopefully be able to work out that 71 points for you. I reckon we can get him. 71 points is not that much. All right, Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Here's the lineups. Let's have a look. I still can't believe Oliver Glasner is coming in with a 2-0 win. This is absolutely mad. What a big win. I just love it. Like 20 points from the assistant manager this week. I did not expect 20 points. Realistically, I thought that Palace could get a goal. Oh, there's a goal in the Ipswich-Tottenham game. Goal in the Ipswich-Tottenham game. What's going on? Hold on. We wait to see. There's a goal in the Ipswich-Tottenham game. Is it an Ipswich equaliser? That is the question. We do not know yet. No one has told me anything. We are waiting for the stream to go there. Will we go there? No, it's still holding on. Apparently, Arsenal got a throw in a bit too close to goal for them to cross there just yet. Cheers, mate. I don't know if you went there. I have never seen you in the chat before, G Mala. So if you are new to the chat and you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. But yeah, I've been on it. The last 3 weeks I've been on it. And I feel like most of my calls this season have been pretty good. I've got a couple of them wrong, mainly around my own benching decisions in my own team. But in terms of other things, hold on. Spurs have scored. It's 3-1 to Spurs. Wow. I think it's Spence with his first goal for Tottenham. No one's got him, so who cares? Oh, wow. Massive deflection there off the Ipswich defender as well. Yeah, Spurs goal. Terry. Hello, Terry. Nice to see you again, buddy. Yeah, it's a Spurs goal. It's a Spurs goal. Yep. Sterling's on for Arsenal, by the way, in their 10-men ploy. Marino looks like he's... No, Wanyeri's been off. I said Wanyeri was a dumb pick. I don't know why people went to Wanyeri. Made no sense to me. Jared Bowen's gone off of his goal, probably on a 10-pointer. He's probably on an 11-pointer, actually, because he kept the clean sheet as well. Rupin just joined your WhatsApp group. My man. Rupin, nice to meet you. I'm glad you joined. I'm enjoying it. The chat normally goes off as well, especially during midweek when I'm asleep. There's going to be like goals and stuff that go in, particularly during the midweek fixtures. I'll do a deadline stream for the midweek deadline, but otherwise I'm going to sleep. Bollocks. How good is this? Oh, there's another goal in the Southampton-Brighton game. Another goal in the Brighton-Southampton game. Hold on, how many goals have we got now? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This could be goal number 12, potentially? I'm not sure. Is this goal number 12? I'm not sure. All I know is that Palace are killing it. The rank is up. I'm back inside the top 10K, baby. That's all I know. Back inside the top 10K. We're loving it. Everyone's here for the D. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously joking. It's 4-0. Wow. Hinselwood with a goal for Brighton. Wow. All right, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 goals. It's another shot. It's another shot, everyone. I'm loving it. I'm happy to do it. Like Oliver Glasner, even though Bruno Fernandes is on the bench, all I can sit there and say, I would never have benched Kluivert instead of Bruno this weekend. And I would never have benched Wisser instead of Bruno this weekend. So, like, the decision to bench Bruno was right. I just didn't expect 10 points from Bruno today. Realistically, the only player I was going to bench him for was Palmer. If Palmer returns tonight, I don't feel bad about it at all. Got Wanyeri and Mamouche this week and regretted it immediately. At least I bet. Fair. As long as you benched Wanyeri, I don't think you care too much. Oh, wow. Wow. Gabriel with an absolute chance and a half, and he's just scooped it over the bar. No good. Also, someone's getting booked here in the Palace versus Fulham game. I'm not sure who got booked. Will Hughes got booked. Honestly, I would actually take a Fulham goal at this point. I feel like a Fulham goal would actually help my rank at this point. Like a Robinson assist, Fulham goal, late on in the game, would be beautiful. Like, it would kill the Munoz 14-pointer, right? That in itself seems like it's worth its money. Glitched out. Kluivert let me down. Yeah, he let me down as well, man. Glitched out. Haven't seen you before. Please feel free to subscribe if you're new as well. Yeah, Kluivert, like, my rank's pretty good. Like, I'm up to 8,833 at the moment as we speak. Pretty happy with that. Not going to complain. I'd take a Bournemouth goal. Yeah, I would take a Kirkes goal at this point. Kluivert's off the field. Get me a goal with Kirkes getting something. I'd love that. Yes, Fulham goal. Munoz killing me. I agree. Munoz is definitely killing me. I really love Munoz as a pick as well. But when you're... Yeah, I have Glasner, assistant manager, Roberto Kukos. Love it, mate. I've never seen you in the chat either. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash the subscribe button. Help us grow the channel a little bit more. I'm all here. Like the assistant manager has always been about the table bonus. I've literally chased it every single week. Moyes first week with a draw. Ipswich versus Tottenham, another goal, by the way. Emery versus Liverpool, the second game. The best thing is, being a Man United fan, watching teams play against Liverpool, hoping they get a result, is brilliant. Like, you are loving life. I love those 2 draws. Like, I've never seen 2 draws celebrated in my household against Liverpool by that much. Like, I loved them. Absolutely loved it. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for me. And Glasner's been brilliant as well. Oh, all right. Spurs have got a 4th goal. All right. Kulusevski. Oh, wow. Kulusevski with an absolute balling shot. What a curling shot. That is a brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Yeah, it wasn't an assist, Roberto. I've got Bruno on my bench. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to pull it down. I've actually got Bruno sitting on my bench. Like, who would have thought that they would have gone that well against Everton? Who would have thought that Bruno would have scored a free kick? He did. I expected Kluivert to easily outscore Bruno. It didn't happen. I'm not too mad. I'm up inside the top 10,000K, but it is also a little bit disappointing, if that makes sense. Like, it could have been even better than what it is. The good news is Arsenal's defence, which I thought was going to be brilliant this week. I thought it was a guaranteed 6 points for Arsenal defence, has all blanked. Arteta's blanked. Like, my rank has definitely improved massively this week, even though my defence has absolutely sucked ass. Knew I should have gone with your gut feeling rather than mine, but I'd already gone to McKenna before. Fair. Honestly, Peter, I literally sit there like most weeks when I do like my team selection. Yeah, he got signed on deadline day, Darren, for he's on loan, so he's probably come on for Tyreek Mitchell. Honestly, I'd love a Palace goal now, just to like rob the Munoz points. Other than that, I would love a Robinson goal, a Robinson assist. Anything in the last 5 minutes, I would happily have a Fulham goal. I'd rather lose the point from Glasner, have Robinson get an extra 3 points. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like Palace are on track for a clean sheet. This is brilliant. This is why FPL is so good, right? Like, the assistant manager chip has made it so interesting. Like, when it came out, I was like, oh, this is actually such a cool chip. All you have to do is play table bonus every single week, move your manager every single week, and you'll get big points. And what have I done? I played it on Moyes the first week, 22 points. Went to Emery the second week for a -4 because I went Ahmad to Kluivert as well. And I had to do that transfer to make sure I had 11 players in game week 29. And I got Emery 14 points. Not amazing, but it was good. It was better than Slot. And then this week, I moved it to Glasner. At the moment, he's on track for 20 points. Like, 56 points in 3 weeks is insane. Like, what a good score. Like, legit, what a good score. Yeah, I'm just loving it. It's brilliant. Like, it's been really good for the rank. Like, as I said, I'm inside the top 8,741 teams. It's a big return. Finally, this week is the week I get the green arrow right on the assistant manager chip. I've been unlucky the last 2 weeks. It's probably because I'm so high in rank. Like, I've been playing against a triple captain every single week. And the triple captain chip has actually been really good the last 2 weeks. But later in the season, I'm going to have the triple captain and the bench boost. And I feel like the triple captain chip is still the weakest chip. And I still got a chance potentially where I could potentially play it on a Man City player for like the triple captaincy. Maybe they're better when I start playing it in game week 32, 33. Then we work out from there what the best strategy is. But like as soon as I saw that the Everton had that assistant manager like table bonus and Aston Villa, I thought they were two really good shouts. Even though Liverpool are top of the league, they just screamed table bonus potential earnings. It worked out that way. Plus they had the freebie. The only disappointing thing I would say about the assistant manager is that Slot didn't get -3 points when he got red carded. That needs to be changed for next season. They need to be booking managers, taking points off them for exactly the same way that you lose points on players. If that was the case, I'd love the chip. That's the only change I would see, except, and the other thing, if they wanted to change it again, make it so you have to play it in the first 10 weeks. It makes it a little bit more spicy and means that there's a bit more interest in the first part of the season. Maybe you keep more managers involved as well. I'm not sure, but that's the only two things that I'll be changing. That's my personal opinion. But I'm loving it. I'm going to end this stream top 10K. That's all it needs to be said, really. It's been a good week. Defense has been rubbish. Kluivert's been rubbish. I wish I'd benched Kluivert for Bruno, but I was never going to do that. Especially with Wolves at home. But I'll take it all day long. Yeah, Chief Wonga, I never wanted to own Slot. And when it first came out and the double-double was announced, I was never interested in Slot. I never once thought about him. I already owned my 3 Liverpool players. And I always said that chasing the table bonus is king. Like if you join the WhatsApp group, I actually shared a video in the WhatsApp group of me announcing the mystery chip and the fact that I would never chase a manager that was worth 1.5 million. I would always chase table bonus every single week it was active, and that's exactly what I've done, and it's coming big. It's coming massive. So I'm loving life. But yeah, make sure you join the WhatsApp group if you haven't already. The link is in the description of the video. It's there. All you have to do is click on it. It's free service. You can talk to me personally, etc., etc. West Ham are on here for a second. Oh, Evan Ferguson made a meal of that. He should have just taken that in his stride and just gone to goal. Arsenal are crap, man. The Arsenal are so bad. Glasner game week 32 will still be good. 5 games, all potentially for... Yeah, I agree. If I'd known that Glasner was going to have that double-double, 32-33, 100% I would have saved the assistant manager chip till 32, 31, 32, 33. And I would have just bench boosted any single game week because every single week I leave points on my bench. I literally leave 20 points on my bench every single week. It's annoying. 10 points again from Bruno. Who would have thought that though? 10 points from Bruno when Kluivert's got 2 points there. After 3 games. Oh, so if you've used assistant manager chip, Roberto, you can't use it again. It's active for 3 weeks in total. So if you played it in game week 24, you play it in 24, 25, 26. You can't play any other chip. This week, midweek, I get my money back from my assistant manager. The chip is no longer active, and I can play it. You can't play it again, if that makes sense. You can't play it again. Is it time to sell Robinson? I'm not sure it is time to sell Robinson, though. So if you look at pick team, whatever. Robinson's stats, he's got Wolves away, not ideal. Brighton away, looks good. Spurs at home, 29, okay. Then you sell him on wildcard. You sell him on wildcard game week 30 for me. I think he stays the next 3 weeks, and you work out which week you want to play him, and then that's it. Brighton have won 4-0. Yeah, so assistant manager is a one-time and done only kind of a thing. I loved it though. What a chip. The chip has definitely played out well for me. About 3 minutes, Sammy. All right, come here, Sammy. Hop in.
Hi guys, it's Samantha.
This is Sammy. She's she lives here, and she's been passed out on the couch for the last 5 hours, but she's just come in to say hello.
To go out. So say your goodbyes. I'm stealing him. Say your goodbyes. I'm stealing Darius. Bye.
All right. So we're just waiting for the end of the game. We're gonna go, and as soon as the game is ended, we're definitely off. But it is just shown to be seen that Oliver Glasner has been king of the table bonus. 20 points at the moment. How do you take Kluivert off? One of the best. Oh, Ashley, tell Ashley I'm going to bring my USB. I'm going to bring my USB. I'm going to play music because Palace have won. No, Sammy. No, Sammy. You're getting responses in the chat.
No, Sammy. See you, DJ D-Tuck. Go swivel.
Go swivel. Oi, do you know something really funny? So me and Darren, one of our best mates, was called Suave, and me and Darren used to call him the swivel.
Sammy, give us a wave.
Just go like that.
Do you wanna...
No, up there. You gotta. There you go. Well, hello, Sammy.
Who the fuck's Peter? Hi,
Peter's from Ireland.
Is it?
Yeah. So Sammy's from where are you from originally? But which part of London?
Like Kent.
So Sammy's from originally Kent,
Not
and
here.
we dragged her over because she was in debt. She was like living a povo life.
Yeah, tell everyone my story.
And then she came over and thought, hold on, I want to live with the D unit because he looks like he's living a king life.
No.
And here she is.
Live with Ashley, actually. Fucking liar. Right, time to go. Come on.
All right. We're just waiting, Sammy. We've got a couple of minutes.
No.
We're just waiting for the Glasner clean sheet and then we're good.
They're not scoring in 2 minutes.
Well, they could. You've watched the games before.
Fucking Fulham.
Yeah, exactly.
LOV.
Fulham, no good.
Look, they're crying.
They are crying. They're crying. Anyone that picked Mikel Arteta is crying right now. They're like this, Sammy. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I picked Mikel Arteta. Why did I listen? Why did I listen to Andy? Why did I listen to Andy? That's all they're thinking right now. 100%. So like
Rico Suave. Who's that?
Oh, so Suave is like the GOAT. So
The goat.
Peter's loving it. Peter is absolutely loving it. Maddie's loving it. Maddie needs to cut his hair. He needs to cut his hair. Remember last week, Maddie was on the stream. He did a couple of shots with us. We're almost done. Enjoy the stream, bro. Have a good one. Viva the Palace. Yes, Chief Wonga. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the chat. It's been much appreciated. You guys have definitely made the stream well worthwhile. I love doing streams when people get involved in the chat, and it has been a good stream. We are looking at, where are we at the moment? Plus 8,614 in the rank, inside the top 10K. Make sure you check out tomorrow's preview video. It will definitely be out. I might actually even whack out 2 videos tomorrow, and I might even do a Sunday reaction stream during the Liverpool versus Man City game, because if Liverpool somehow keep a clean sheet, I'm well on track to be inside the top 5K. But yeah, that's it. Oliver Glasner has won.
Hasta la vista, baby.
We are done. Have a great night, everyone. It's been a night where the D-Units Managers stream has come in big.
Bye, Felicia.
Thanks for joining us. Sammy, give him a wave goodbye. There we go. See you later, top 20K. Hello, top 10K. That's been the D-Unit. Thanks for watching. See you.